Welcome back, one and all, to Dreamworks Dungeons and Dragons. I'm your Dungeon Master, August Schmidt, and with me, as always, we have the wonderful members of the Dragon Warriors. In no particular order, as I pulled them out today, we have Kai, played by Nathan, Poe, played by Ian, Heather, played by Shelby, Tai Lung, played by Sam, and Arthur, played by Gus.
Existential crisis.
Existentialism, indeed. As last we saw our heroes, so much happened. Breaking Shifu out of Torgum prison, Shifu led you all on a bit of insight and spiritual wisdom. As most importantly, of course, Shifu talking with Po the Panda, you were able to convince him that you can hold on to this shard of the power. But of course, or excuse me, shard of healing is technically called. But Shifu's last warning: if whatever is hunting you catches up to you, do not fight it. Just turn the shard over. That it is not worth your life. For Kai, of course, learning more about a little bit about Oogway, not terribly, but merely that Oogway seems to be, shall we say, for lack of a better term, missing. And for the rest of you, Arthur, learning a bit more about the world you live in, Tai Lung reconciling with Shifu enough to the point of that you're on speaking terms, and Heather, that there's much that could happen in the Valley of Peace and in the rest of the world. But of course, Arthur, before much else happened, you had a strange dream where a cloaked figure approached you, seeking information about who you were, who was the king, and where you were. Through this, you did a rather impressive check to then convince your master Merlin, Shifu having reached out across the ethereal multiverse to speak to your master in a very kung fu chi manner. Merlin showed up in your dreams, more or less as a vision in a panic, as indeed a figure known only to you now as a dark oracle is hunting you, because Arthur, you are, shall what we call, kind of stealing this from Marvel, a nexus being. You are someone who is very similar in multiple realities, not just talking in certain genres, but the idea of Arthur and Camelot is big. And that Merlin, revealing to you, didn't just take you under his wing because he likes you. Indeed, this is a chance. Merlin told you, you've technically already lived in this universe. He thought your time had come and passed. Finding you is a big shift, shall we call it, to the canon. So, wanting to train you, making you this great warrior, king, leader, but all of this is in jeopardy. Indeed, Merlin has advised, if you are going now to the Jade Palace in dealing, to try to find what Shifu told you, the crown of Sun Wukong, to try to get passageway to this other realm, something only really the Monkey King could do. Merlin says, stay there. It might be a good drop point where he could get you out of this reality as a whole. This is where we are going to begin then our session as traveling back to the Jade Palace. All of you know it has been quite some time, coming up on a month since you left Gongman City, a couple weeks traveling upwards, of course, north to break out Shifu and traveling back down. We are now here in this month of March. Or shall we call it the third month. There are names, but it really does depend on where you come from. As we find ourselves having broken out of Torgum prison, this Crown of Sun Wukong is one of many powerful magic items in the Jade Palace. Your biggest advantage is K-Pa probably doesn't know what you want, but that there's a lot to be gained. Whereas Shifu and the Furious Five will do their best to try to draw out the armies, basically so you don't have to 1v1 an army. There will still be many dangerous people. Shifu warned you, of course, the least of which being the Wu sisters, dangerous assassins who have existed for quite some time in China. You could, of course, be advised that probably some of the lieutenants of K-Pa would find their way into this battle. And who knows what other dangerous beasts or beings exist. What we will do then is, as you are all heading back towards the valley, I will allow us to have one of two things. We can either do a round of stealth checks / recon checks if people want to sneak back into the Valley of Peace, try to get the lay of the land at the Jade Palace, and then return to make battle plans with the party. The downside being, if you're caught for any reason, we jump into initiative. Because once they know you're here, it's go time. They are not letting you escape, as you could rightfully assume. There is then the idea of, if you guys want to try to make plans now as a party, think of some ideas of, if we're trying to get this crown, if we want a seed from Eternia, and Arthur has been told to go somewhere, and Kai is a seed.
Oh, they don't know it. I haven't shared that with them.
Oh, that's true. You haven't shared that with them. But the point being is, there's a lot that could happen. Do you want to plan now, or try to send in a smaller, or even group recon to then make plans as a whole?
I think we have a base plan that, like, hey, option A, we do the reconnaissance, but we have a plan first. If everything goes down the gutter, we know what to do and how to act. Like, get a contingency and then reconnaissance.
So, just overall plan, do we just want to hit and run or hide? Because I know, like, with Alder staying, he's going to stay, probably. But, do we want to just, like, take leave or just, what do we exactly want?
I think it's better if we go to Eternia, because whatever's hunting for the shard will not rest, and we might have better odds fighting it there or running from it there.
So,
You got anything, Dad? Just
the idea being, Arthur,
Arthur's just
1,000-yard stare, big old thumbs up. Yep.
Could I spend my 1 hour bonding with the spear because of Eldritch Knight?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, indeed, as you are all now level 5. Should all be leveled up. I know we did that last time kind of mid-session, but as you're taking this time, Arthur, bonding, making sure everything's ready, I will then say, as we get closer to the Valley of Peace, it's now, do you all want to head to the Jade Palace? Stealthily or non, or do you want to send in people?
I say,
Here's the thing with stealth.
yeah.
Like, of course, I could go in a stealthier way, but since we're 99% sure we're gonna fight, I'd rather wear my chainmail, and it just takes my stealth away. So
Yeah.
True.
I'd rather just be there
We've
for the fight.
already stealthed there once, so
Yeah.
we're already tightened up security.
Yeah.
by
We
this
already
point,
know
so-
what we're getting
Hence,
ourselves into.
my thought as well is if we are simply going, we know we are to engage in combat. That is inevitable as the defenses have been increased. But say we were to hit it hard and head on, would they expect us to walk in the front door?
Or come from the mountainside.
Either way, a direct head-on attack, swift and aggressive, could punch a hole, surprisingly.
I like that idea.
Because as Kai said, we have been stealthy in every action with K-Paw to this point.
Cards are down.
Or just dropping from the sky.
Yeah,
You know what?
I do that all the time. It really works.
The roofs are really nice there. Should we try to drop into the courtyard, at least?
Care about roofs.
Yes!
I
It's a
believe
cool
the-
place!
I believe the roofs can sustain our weight.
Oh yeah,
Could
right.
use some,
And then I just think back to the fight when
Question.
you and she were just punching through the roof. I'm like, yeah, they've seen a lot worse.
Question, Poe. Would you be opposed of us using any and all weapons we find inside that palace to our own beneficial?
As long as they're treated with respect, I think you could go at it.
Don't ever say that to a fighter.
As long as you treat it with respect, that's the biggest thing I care about. I see you not taking care of that weapon, I'm punching you.
Alright.
I'm already
Good deal.
imagining Kai in Flying Rhino's armor. That is going to be scary.
Actually, yeah, that is terrifying. So we're dropping down.
I don't think your dragon can take everybody.
Indeed, especially if it's like
Max 2 people.
Arthur in full armor, it would be Heather and Arthur, and that's it.
Nah, I think it's easier for me if I just walk up the front door
Okay.
and then
There's a lot of stairs.
It's
We
fine.
could just try to go through the side of one of the mountains.
Technically, like, what my job is, as you like to call, I have firepower.
You have a miniature army if
Yeah,
Kai
I think
walks
they
up
should
the
be
front
ones
door.
Flying, then they just drop and we have an army of green emerald people-ish.
Yeah, zombies and
I
dragons.
think
That's a
that's
formula.
nice.
So, yeah, that could be a
Then we
game.
have
Zombies and
Thailand.
dragons. Sounds fun.
It's catchy name, honestly.
Okay. So the plan is, you two drop in, us three will find our way around, and Donkey's gonna show on.
This is gonna be donkey.
He's gonna butt.
Oh, there is a technique I wish to instruct you
Oh.
as we journey towards the Jade Palace.
Okay.
Also, could you please learn how to talk to your bastard like Shifu talked to Merlin? So this way, whenever I need to talk to Merlin while I haven't learned the specific spell,
How do I do
Talk to
that?
him.
That's how do you talk to Merlin?
he talks to me.
Well, I just wait for Shifu to run up to me and tell me that I'm doing something wrong, like he does to you.
Shifu talk to him, so there's a chi way of doing it.
He's so much older than me.
Bro, you doubt yourself too much. And you're the dragon.
I'm still
warrior.
trying to work on the Wuxi figure hold, though, right? I'm catching up.
So.
Actually, I'm a dragon.
Heather could drop in with Kai
Yes.
for a full zombie right into the middle of the courtyard. Because in that very... I think we've all seen the movie, but of course there's the steps leading up to the Jade Palace, nestled into the high mountains. Once you're up there, you have the courtyard. Two separate paths will lead you off to the training halls, which are a completely separate building, and another one over to the living quarters, right? Those are basic, like, smaller living quarters, very simple training hall. After the courtyard, you keep going up Jade Palace. Of course, we see very much in most of the movies the Grand Palace with some of the initial beautiful different, like, weapons and paintings and tapestries. But inside that palace, then there are steps leading, underneath to all the scrolls, the more intense stuff that's locked away at various levels. There's about 6 different layers of the palace, like, underneath of, like, different varying scrolls, items, things locked away. That's kind of the big thing.
Question.
Mhm.
Is Shifu joining us with this raid?
He and the Furious Five are keeping all the armies
Before
off your
he
back.
leaves, could I just flare wise and say, hey, if a weird traveler with purple hair comes by the Jade
He's
Palace,
gone.
be pre-
That was like before,
I was
because
thinking of hitting the
he
setting
and Viper
on
had to
before
go
we enter
fast
the
to go get the rest of the Furious
purple
Five.
hair. Entrap him.
Trap
It's like,
him.
hey, before we leave off world, send a
you
homing
never
beacon
know.
toward
Trap
us.
might already be there.
Poe doesn't know that. Poe doesn't know anything. He's
oh,
a
I mean,
he's a
she
fan.
might already be
He's
in
a bad guy.
Eternia. She might have already figured it out.
Who knows?
No, she hasn't. It's locked. That's one of my biggest world building. No one's in Eternia right
you
now.
never know where she is. She's here
This
and
is-
everywhere.
More confusing.
She's right behind you, August.
Isn't trapped in the room with us. But
There's an entrapped.
it's Kai and trapped. Kai and Heather will be dropping into the courtyard. There is the main steps all the way up, because again, there is that like larger gate area that Arthur's going to be going in, where you're just kind of walking upwards, right? The other ways, of course, are sneaking through the mountainside. It's very difficult just because it is sheer cliffs, but it's the idea of coming in through the training hallway or the living quarters way. The living quarters way eventually leading off, of course, to the Peach Tree of Heavenly Wisdom area, those kind of side things, which you guys know from that previous recon. Yeah, you gotta have climbing speed or insane athletic skill to just, like, bear scale up there.
What of the training hallway? Anything there that we could use, or is it
The
just
training
the
hallway
same?
is the same thing, kind of
Same
like
thing,
with the
yeah.
other way of, it's a lot of cliffs that you would just need to be very careful getting up there, because if you're spotted or slip, that's kind of doom right there. It's very hard.
I do have a question.
Mhm.
So with all these special skills that my jockeys have,
Mhm.
they're not a they can't be used in combat. Yeah.
The special skills can be lightly used in combat. For example, the ones that have like a martial art special skill is that like they have abilities where I behind the screen mark down like they have limited key points that they can kind of use.
Okay.
Some of them have climbing speeds that will help. Some of them have, you know, sizes to them. Right, if they're small, they get disadvantage when they're being attacked because of stuff.
So could they technically help with the climbing?
They could help.
Because I got 2 that have climbing, like as their specials. And all
The
that.
real problem then becomes Kai. Your focus will start getting really split the farther away from you. When they're with you, like we say, I mean, it's also that flavor of Ancestral Guardian. When they're with Kai, it's an unstoppable fighting force.
Yeah.
But like we see in the farther away your guys can get from you, it's harder to control them. They're easily knocked down. A lot of stuff can go wrong.
Okay.
I've actually never seen that movie.
It's a good one.
It's on Netflix.
So we have
It's kind of the
so it's
big
basically
It's the only one on Netflix.
Tai Lung and Poe. It's where do you guys want to try to enter from? Do you want to go main route? Do you want to try to climb?
I'm flying no matter what.
I believe it's very cinematic for the Dragon Warrior to kick down the front gate.
I know how I wanted to kick those gates down
I'm not
since they
carrying up
locked
those
me
stairs.
out of that ceremony.
I'm not carrying any of you up the stairs.
Very well.
I'll do it.
So
Start the jog.
you guys, yeah, up the front steps. These 2 from above. I will ask then, as you come in, you are not purposely being not stealthy, but I do want a stealth check as you enter the Valley of Peace.
Gotta love this disadvantage.
I just. That's a 1.
That's a 1.
Ooh.
Excellent. Thank you, Heather.
I got a 12.
I got a 12 as well.
2 12s.
Dirty 20.
Dirty
Well,
20.
with the 1 and my skills, that is a total of 8.
8.
14.
14. So 12, 12, 14, 20
8.
is really
How
good,
out
but
Yeah, I
a
was actually
nat
kinda surprised.
1.
I rolled survival, not stealth. You know what? It's
Oh,
just,
yeah.
It's a 1 point difference, so it'd be a 21.
Oh, because you have better stealth. I see what
Yeah.
you're saying. Because, yeah, I was like, yeah,
how
that's
did
a
I get
survival.
A 6?
So, here we go. Cocked on my arm, it just landed. Excellent. You love to see it. As we enter in, I have
chumps.
made all the rolls while you're talking of the intensity that's about to begin. The first thing you all notice is the rain that has begun. Thunder crackles in the distance. Wind starts picking up and howling.
I want to keep your head down and just shrug.
I am constantly using prestidigitation to make us feel dry so it doesn't weigh on
Just
their
like-
fur in my arm.
Dry,
Yeah.
dry, 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 dry. Oh, that's smart, actually. As you approach, let us roll initiative.
That's a natural 20.
That's a nat 20.
You're never gonna guess what.
I got a 1 and then a 20. Woo!
I got a 6.
Hey,
Natural 20.
16.
natural 20, 20. Here we go.
Not natural 20, but it's a dirty 27.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Say
interesting.
that like.
Wait, what's your plus for
Plus 9.
Oh my god.
These guys will be going.
I mean, I don't know what I'm saying. I did the plus 8, so it's all funny.
That's a.
Actually, wait. Could I have used my inspiration on her nat 1? Or stuff?
It's too late, unfortunately.
That we're too far apart. You're
When I will say the nat 1 succeeds, I can just do something that will become worse. So.
Oh, the rain. That's probably gonna be his. Oh, of course.
And finally, you'd love to see it. So, did anyone get a 20 or higher? Alright, we're going to start with the nat 20s. Poe and Heather. Which of you had the better dex modifier?
I got a 24 with plus 9.
I have a 20. I have a +4 with nat 20.
So 24, 24. You can either roll off or you can choose who wants to go first.
No.
No, it's initiative.
Dex initiative is +4.
So do you want to?
Off or do you want?
You can roll off or you can choose, and I would allow, of course, because you're allies. At any point, you could say, "Ooh, could I go first this round?" Or, "Hey,
Yeah,
how about
let's
you?"
do that.
So who wants to go first this
I'll
time?
go
Do you want to go first?
Yeah.
And then, but at any time, you guys just remember, like, it's a fun thing of like your allies. You have the same initiative, so it's like your turn, go. Like, here we go. Next up,
27.
27. We'll still be below something else, Tyler.
Didn't get a dirty 30 this time.
Didn't get
No
dirty
dirty
30.
30.
So,
Can't do it on
how
initiative.
long? Arthur, what did you get?
Since 20.
10th 20. You love to see it. And Kai.
Let me check. That was a 16.
So here's what's really fun. With the exception of one thing, you guys are going before everything else I roll.
One thing unique.
No, that one thing
The one
is
thing
a
is
little
what goes
raccoon.
between Poe and Tylon.
Well, Tanuki.
You probably should. Those are expensive.
Here we go, 1 second. I just have to make sure my guys are ready.
No, they're
So
never going
was
to be
it
ready
that
for this
Spring
party.
I don't think you're ready for this, Jerry. I don't think you're ready.
Yeah. It's
So, here we go. Before Talon. Okay. In which case,
You need to.
we begin our combat as we drop in. Don't know how to get. Where's my?
Oh.
Is that what I need?
Also, while we're going up the stairs, I would like to tell Tylon and Poe about my conversation with Merlin.
Okay,
so
that's
it's
where like
Tylon, wow.
So, as you're heading up, you
So,
tell
hey
me.
guys, real quick, Merlin showed up on my team today.
that's chill.
Last night. I know,
Who's
technically last time I slept. He just mentioned I should dip out of here and go to a fear because there's something called the Dark Oracle looking for me. Because I don't really remember, like, you know, but something about multiverse, like there are multiple versions of us, and that's why Merlin took me under his wing on this one. So we gotta get out of this earth. I mean, I gotta get out of this earth, but he said bring whoever you want, and I'd like to bring you guys and the two that are flying over there somewhere. But yeah, just thought y'all should know in case we get the crown and we're able to dip. Just do it.
You already
Take
planted it, so I've got more reason to.
When we retrieve the crown, I will aid you that far, but I plan to remain here in the valley.
Okay, that's the one.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not.
Heather's on
What?
Wait, I'm not here. Oh yeah, I'm in the air. Whee!
Heather, our position! It's all the arrows. I'm kidding.
B-O-L.
If you are seeing back home. Hey, Tylon, if a weird traveler with purple hair shows up in the palace after our quest is done and we leave, tell her where we are. Got it from a friend while we were traveling together. They were looking out. They were on adventure because.
Purple hair.
Yeah,
Very
it's
well.
kind of long. They're pretty smart.
As
Like, holy
we
crap.
begin
I didn't even
initiative.
know if we'd seen the camera watching.
Heather, there is the strongest northern wind right now, blowing far. As indeed Tai Lung, Poe, and Arthur, you feel walking up the steps, the very wind itself is pulling you back, almost seemingly down the steps, pushing down the mountainside. In fact, it is natural wind. I just rolled to see which direction it was. Heather, you see, Razorwind is having to start to fight a little bit against the tide of wind, so to speak. Indeed, as it may already have been sunset, the weather makes it impossible to tell. Heather, as we begin, Windshear starts snorting and growling in anger. Something is coming through the air.
Can I perceive it?
You would have to make a action to perceive it if you so choose on your turn. It is your turn, I should say. But
Wait. Let's see if I can do it.
Primeval Awareness.
Primeval awareness is what I'm thinking of. Can I do that?
Use a spell slot. Heather, in the general vicinity of a mile,
Minor illusion.
suddenly, Heather, you feel the strong presences of fiends, undead, no elementals, no aberrations, there are no celestials, and no fae. You do feel a draconic presence, and have to assume that would be Windshear. Or your Windshear, Razorwind Dragon.
Okay, so I'll relay that to you. However, does he give off undead?
It's hard to tell because it's not divine awareness. Kai could give off undead, but you don't know yet.
Okay, well I'll tell Kai that. That was my primeval
10,000
awareness
demons
in
at
action.
Demon Mountain.
Is that an action? That was just an action. I'm sorry, I'm like so
That's
tired
probably
right now.
undead stuff.
It's an action.
Yeah, it's an
Wait,
action.
but didn't I
Okay.
break that?
Yeah, but it was fixed with glue.
Oh, yeah, right.
I'm just gonna have Windshear keep pushing forward.
Gotcha.
Try
Wind-
to keep her calm though.
Yes, you use an action, you push Windshear forward. Indeed, then that will bring us to Poe's turn. Oh, as you three walk up, there are no Rhino guards on the stairs like last time. The armies have been successfully drawn out by the Furious Five. Poe, up ahead, you see the large, imposing gates. They're currently shut, but rattle against the wind and elements.
I can either do the smart thing and just climb over like I did last time, or try to break them down. But could I try to break them down? Is my
If you'd like to, you can.
Cool. Would that be an attack roll?
Yep.
Ah, that
Against
is a
the gate.
9.
A 9.
Extra attack.
You have extra attack.
Okay, let's
Hit
round
it
2.
harder, Poe.
26.
26 will hit the armor class of the gates. Go ahead and deal damage.
That is 6.
The gates crack a little bit under the weight of your fist. Another good strike will probably open them.
Unarmed strike.
Okay.
Did you try just opening it though before you hit it?
22.
22 will hit the armor class.
That is max damage 10.
16 total.
Yeah.
Indeed, dealing the 15 points needed. Gah! Breaking the lock of the wooden doors. Boom! They slam open Poe, and immediately you are greeted
I'm here to kick butt and chew bubble gum. I don't see any gum.
inside the courtyard. Before Kai has fallen, you see 2 tigers standing drenched in the rain. One jet black, eyes red, the other pure white with a singular blindfold of cream around his face. And as I'm here to kick butt, boom! The gates swing back as the elements do push them backwards.
I'm here to kick butt, chew bubble gum.
God! And you see both tigers kind of like side look. You see even the one blindfolded kind of looks at its companion, and both kind of stop looking at you, Poe, as you break open the gates. As both tigers smile.
The good kittens stayed to stand guard for us.
I can hold them off.
Something has happened because Tylon, it is your turn, Tylon.
I don't like that. I don't.
What about the thing that happened before?
You don't like that? Something happened. But Tylon, it is your turn as you and Arthur are standing with Poe. Poe, boom! Crunches open the door. It is your turn.
Jump.
Don't say it like that.
I'm gonna jump the cripple.
Jump the cripple! He's doing it!
Jump the blind man.
How far away are they?
They're only about 30 feet away.
Oh, perfect.
They are ready for melee.
Cool. I will just blitz over.
Boom, 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 boom. As you notice, the second you come within 20 feet, he immediately sees you. This is not an advantage roll. as indeed
Oh, well.
you think he has now a bit of that masterful blind sense within 20
Blind
feet.
fighting style. That's a fun one.
Indeed, as he had to exchange a bit of a fighting style, but indeed now Chen Li will fight even while he's blind.
You know, after a month,
Unless it's
pretty
at
good,
range.
actually.
Unless it's at range.
19 to hit the first attack.
19 will hit on the first.
A natural 1 for 13 to hit the second attack.
That will not hit.
And I'm not going to flurry of blows, but I am going to just bonus action unarmed strike for a 16 to hit.
16 barely misses. So you hit up in the first one, and then it's me block, 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 block. Arms and paws catching your claws,
16
twisting.
slashing damage on the first strike.
16 magical, of course. That is
Oh,
important
yeah.
to note. As he will take
magic
16.
And
I have to make sure I write down correctly.
I was about to say something stupid.
You deal 16 points of damage. Immediately taking that down. Oh, you should have stayed away, Tai Lung. I will enjoy ripping out your claws one by one.
I'd like to see you try, pussycat.
As Arthur, that is your turn.
So is that you just you being racist against cats? 'Cause it's okay.
I'm a snow leopard.
Okay.
They're
Um,
tigers. Very
Gus is already. That will make you
It's like
perfectly.
I was
People
just
laughing
reading
at
one of my
ADHD.
spells. I'm sorry.
You're good. Oh no, I
It's
get you.
gonna cast. It's because he's fighting with the blind one, and then there's the other one
There's the other one, yes.
who's not fighting right now.
Qingdao is waiting for an attack.
I'm
Or
gonna-
you know that.
I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on the blind one.
Ooh, chill touch on
And
the
it's
blind
ranged.
one. You gotta love chill touch. As you cast it, yeah, roll to hit.
It's an 11.
And 11, unfortunately, again, as that spectral hand, you kind of throw at the blind one. As it comes closer, fighting you, Tylug, you watch its ear flick, and he bends his neck to avoid it.
Sorry,
Just
bro, I
barely.
haven't mastered this one yet.
It's my new cantrip, so I gotta try. As
Bang for your buck.
Chill touch, smart idea though, but does unfortunately miss. That will make Arthur, as you standing there, because you and Poe are still kind of by the gate, that will bring us to Kai's turn.
Hop off the battle bus.
Kai, as you slam into the ground, boom! Zombies are clanking at your belt side, ready to be unveiled.
Well, I will attack Black Tiger. That's a 10.
At 10, you swing in blade, boom, boom!
Were you
Qingdao.
practicing?
Oh,
Oh.
I like to rage actually. Oh my gosh.
Rage, there we
oh,
go.
Wow.
Start with the rage. Start with the rage.
Yeah. Where's is it another? There we go. That's the bonus actions. Okay, cool. I'm just assuming.
Well,
Well, if you
so
reckless,
rage
you
is
get
fine,
advantage.
but reckless you can give yourself advantage real quick to
But
whip
they'll
your
have
blade around
advantage
and try to.
on you.
So you roll.
So
It's basically a Zelda boss
Yeah,
attack.
roll again.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
And remember, everyone's stamina point should be refilled as well.
That's a 23.
23 will hit. As blade slings out, Qingdao dodges, and you kind of whip the chain back until it swings, cuts into his neck. Go ahead and deal damage.
Am I over
That's 11
5
points of
feet of
damage.
chin
Oh,
down?
12 because I'm raging. That's right.
Qingdao,
Keep on forgetting
you are
how to
not,
just
unfortunately.
add
They
one
were.
more to my rage. I keep on forgetting.
So how much total?
That's 12.
12 points of damage. Indeed, both of them now starting to take some of these magical weapon attacks. Chung, chung, chung. It is.
Excuse me, 13. It's a +2. I'm sorry.
You're
Oh
good,
my gosh.
dude. You're totally fine. Yeah, we want to make sure every point counts.
Yeah.
13 points of damage. Both of these tigers now look angry, as indeed they were the front line, and you 4 combatants now dropping in. They mad. It is now though everyone else's turn.
Oh shit.
Let them come. Let them know that
Shelby,
master
as
comes,
Heather up in the
masters will
air.
Draw breath.
4 different shadows appear out of the night sky as gigantic vultures The
Okay,
kinds
I got
that
worried.
the kinds that look to be the one that well,
That has a fear.
you don't know this, Heather. The one kind of like the guard from Gongman City. 4 of them
Did we
appear.
share any of our adventures with?
Don't think so. Not that specific
I
one.
don't think so.
So they have
You might
multi
pause
attack.
a little bit while I was loudly ranting
Please,
Shifu all over
please
this.
remind me the AC of Windshield. 18. They are about to make a couple multi attacks. The 4 of them.
They're
Not a stunning shriek.
19 hits. 21 hits. So the first one, both attacks hit. 23. 23. So that's another 2 hits.
There are 4 of these things.
25.
That's 8 attacks.
11.
Oh.
So half of one of their attacks. And 9 misses. 25. So the one that didn't hit on his first beak is Townswit. So it's as if 3 of them hit all their attacks. As they descend on Windshear, giving the aerial advantage to protect the Jade Palace, I'm going to roll a bunch of damage. So that's going to be
I heard D8.
yikes. Okay. Here we go.
D8s are used for general overall. But on the higher end, if it was AoE, then it would just.
Here we go. Sorry, I have to roll a bunch of digital dice here.
What is a chance?
Plus 18 for all of their base bonuses. How much hit points does Winter have? In one round of attacks, Windshear takes 64 points of damage. If the 4th one had succeeded on its attacks, it could have dropped your dragon.
It's a more of that is yikes.
As Windshear immediately looks bloodied as they rip into the dragon's shoulder blades, wings start tearing you out of the sky.
Metal.
Yeah,
Ripping off metal.
ripping metal off of
Skin.
muscle and skin. Yeah.
Oh.
The vultures take their turn. Something happens that is not visible, and now it is Chen-Li and Qin Dao. We're going to start with Chen-Li fighting Tai Lung.
I'd like to see
He
him
technically
try.
does have disadvantage, right?
Qin Dao.
Oh,
Qin Dao, the black tiger. We're starting with the white blind tiger right
Oh,
now.
yeah, that's right.
Black
Because
Tiger as in
The,
Panther? Or...
No, it's
no,
black.
the black and white tiger, the lieutenants of Kepa. Yeah,
Oh.
those guys. So, he is going to start. What is he going to do? A couple things. All right.
Wait, what's black and white stripes and
Black with white stripes.
Jet
white
black,
with stripes.
jet white. The one that was black had red eyes. The one that was white had green eyes, but they're not blind, so it's just milky goo.
Thank you, Hordak.
I have to check
Glad I
something.
was helpful with something.
Tai Lung, how many hit points do you have?
I have 43 with an AC of 19.
Yep, that's in range. You have fewer than 150 hit points, as he is going to use.
No.
Do not think I know of you, Tai Lung. Do not think I've seen how you pervert my styles of fighting. Who do you think created Dum Dum Dum? Your ultimate move. As power word stun.
Oh.
You are stunned. At the end of your turns, you may make a Constitution saving throw. As, fun fact, lore-wise, that was Chen-Li's, and he wanted to do it to you. Qin Dao is going to have to attack, of course, Kai right now, because you're A, within his, like, right, he runs up to you, and if not, he's got disadvantage. He is going to start with a couple melee attacks. Here we go. He is going to make 4. Could help. Yep. Martial Arts Master. I forget their grossness. Here we go. First attack. That's an 11 to hit. I will let you know these first 2 attacks are the ones you want to miss. Here we go. 14.
got 17.
Neither of these attacks will grapple you then.
Great.
But on his second two, my gosh, Kai, that was only a 12.
Oh my gosh!
25.
Ooh.
The last one will
Ooh.
hit.
Ooh.
Indeed, this last punch is going to deal 9 points of bludgeoning damage, half to 4,
Oh yeah, that's right.
as
I love rage.
you whip around, block,
Yeah,
but
you
finally
thought paladins were tanky, huh?
he
Yeah.
whips around with his tail, and as you see, he's trying to trip you. Boom! Uppercuts you just across the jaw, taking a bit of damage there. As he flips back, kind of like taunts you in.
You actually hit me.
I intend to make you bleed, beast. He's fighting the Black Tiger.
Oh.
As
Tiger, you're stunned, but you're fighting two guys at the same time, pretty much.
No, I'm just fighting the white tiger.
Oh, it's the white tiger.
White Tiger, Black Tiger, because you two are still at the gate.
Yeah.
Come kick his butt.
Who do you want to take?
And now,
I'll help the kitty cat.
that brings us back
Well, I'll
to
help that guy.
Heather's turn.
I'll help the kitty cat. I'll help the kite. Oh.
Heather, you're surrounded by 4 of these creatures.
Stop.
Aren't we on the ground to do like spine shot stuff?
Technically, no. It's just right now in aerial combat, which could provide advantage or
I'm gonna
disadvantage.
hit the 3 that hit me.
Okay.
Do I roll 3 separate times or just once?
I believe you roll once. I'm double checking that because I forgot about the dragon rules. Yes. Razor Whip can deal a spine shot. 1 to 3 targets. It's you roll once, you choose these 3 targets, because then depending on their ACs, because if they're different enemies, it might hit some but not others. But they're all the same creature right now.
18 plus 5.
That will hit them all.
Oh!
And I roll a d4 3 times, 3 separate times, or once?
One moment. Marking down your hit. So this will deal with spine shot. It's the 1d4 plus 3, but just once. It's kind of like that magic missile. You roll it once, but it doesn't hit everything.
1 damage roll.
That's why magic is
5 points to all of them.
Magic is
5 to all. As
one of the damage rolls.
they start looking maybe the tiniest bit hurt. As these are
Yeah, I forgot these things are
beefy
tanky.
creatures.
Yeah, that's why we stole the cheat.
Like, just one was
I
tanky.
can't
Actually, wait.
because if I try to
Do we?
disengage, I can't disengage with all of them.
Try to
Yes,
Go
you can.
disengages with all.
Can I disengage with all of them then?
You already took your action though to
Okay,
attack
I
them.
didn't know if I could.
You're good.
So that's why I.
It's okay. Yeah, disengage is a whatever creature then can't opportunity attack.
You become ineligible to be targeted by a
That makes Poe's turn.
Okay, I'd like to go to the Black Tiger, see if I can't flank with Kai and
'Kay.
start wailing on it.
Yep, you are able to flank right now.
Yep, so that is... wait, would that give me advantage on the attack rolls?
Currently yes, because he's engaged with
Right.
Kai.
So
Aha!
first roll is 22.
22 will hit.
Ooh, nice.
Second roll is... Okay. Advantage. Roll the same thing twice, that's a 10.
10 will miss.
Okay. Unarmed combat. Another advantage. 24. Just rolling to see if I crit.
Yeah.
I don't.
So 2 hits.
Can I flurry of blows?
Yes, you can.
Cool. I'm just gonna spend that key point because I want to see. Okay, 2 hits. Let's try for one more. That is an 18 and an 18. Does that hit?
18 hits.
Okay, 3 hits, and I'd like to try something special with one of them.
Okay.
For
Like a stamina point? You have to call that before you roll.
Something invented in the 3rd Dynasty by Master Lushi.
That would have taken a stamina point. You can't call it out.
Oh, it's a stamina point for...
Yeah. That's kind of the base of D&D
Okay.
too, is anything you try to add to your attacks, you can't add it once you know you've hit.
Okay.
Well, except for smites, because that specifically
Well,
says you
because
wait,
smites
you're
are the
different.
only
Do I have 3 stamina points now because
because you're 3 levels into martial. Yep.
So,
You should have
Do we
5.
stick? Oh, 5. Okay.
I have 5.
Okay.
Twen-
Okay.
And that's not like
Because you've multi-classed, but both your multi-classes are martial.
Yeah.
5?
Okay.
I have 5.
Wait, no, you're a ranger.
No,
Right.
So you're a half caster, so you would have to like swap out a class feature for it.
You
And you decided not to.
Because it's that like if you want to, it's
Yeah.
it's a give and take for half casters or other
It's like
things.
lose
So,
for
23
your
points of
favorite
damage.
damage.
23 to Qingdao. That will bring. Qin is looking pretty decently hurt. As again, Kai, you watch this black tiger gets up and just like, you are an unholy creature, Kai. And Poe just kind of like, boing, bounces up. The tiger doesn't see it, and just starts punching the back of his head as the tiger roars in pain, whips around, and is now like ready for 2 combatants as he rips his claws out. Excellent, Poe.
So I realize that's her action, not my action.
Yeah.
My action is I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on her.
Excellent. You'll love to see it.
So it's 2d8 plus 2.
And we're still in Poe's turn. Technically, you get to share. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm also allowing it. Because on deck is
The whole reason
something
I want to watch
else.
Community, just I'll allow it.
Okay, 4 plus 2 and then 3 plus 2.
4 plus 2, 3 plus 2. So that is a total of 11 points of damage back to Razorwind. Razor Whip.
Okay.
So I mean, effectively doubled what it had, but still looking very hurt. Again, this dragon is not liking being just attacked by so many different combatants. Because thankfully, while in the air, they don't
Am
really
I
get
above the
advantage.
palace? Where am I?
You're right above the courtyard right now,
Okay.
where you just dropped Kai. Because in
So
theory,
Stunning
if
Strike is
you
like-
drop, you're right with the rest of the party.
Okay.
Stunning strike is like
So-
Dragon's
Yeah.
wording.
I don't know if I
Whenever you
Oh
hit
wait, these
and stunning.
Oh yeah, and these generals.
I
have
don't
con. It's
think
not
so.
worth my interest.
So,
I get 2 attacks per action now. I didn't know that.
level 5 stuff. So that should bring us to... One second, I have to make a roll. Love to see it. That brings us to Tai Lung. You feel your body has frozen. I need
It's
a
only a 12 on the con save.
Constitution save throw does not succeed this round. As Tai Lung, this tiger smirks as you cannot break it. Man, you love to see it, you hate to see it. That will bring us to Arthur, as Tai Lung is frozen fighting the white dragon. What would you like to do, Artie?
Question. You mentioned it was raining, right?
Mhm.
Are there any trees that have been struck by lightning by any chance close by?
Actually, yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's probably a couple that have been at least struck before, yeah.
I'm gonna try to cast Witch Bolt with one of the twigs then.
Yeah, grab one of these trees. It's like, hey, they get lightning strikes here. Go ahead, cast Witch Bolt. You love to see.
The blind cat that's fighting Thailand.
Gotcha.
And it's another range.
And if you're outside
spell.
of 20,
It's a 25 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll a d12 of lightning
It's actually,
damage.
I'm casting it at 2nd level, so it's 2d12.
2d12. And as long as you hold this, you can just do an auto 2d12 every round.
Yep.
Go ahead, Artie.
Beat up the
Roll
blind man.
2d12.
Oh, that's not so good. It's a 7.
7. I will let you know, will have to 3.
Okay.
As he's a bit resistant to lightning damage right now.
yeah.
Demons, man. It
And he
sucks.
says I'm the whole.
But I mean, 2d12 consistently, that's still insanely good damage every round. Arthur, as that happens, Kai, that is you fighting against Qingdao.
Kitty cat attack.
Kitty cat attack.
Meow.
Oh, that was lucky. Okay.
I messed up.
26.
That will hit. I messed up. I was supposed to have advantage on you since you reckless. It's 2 done. It's done. I can't go back.
Yeah, I completely forgot about this.
Yeah, I forgot to mention. So 26 hits. You're not recklessing this round, so 26 hits.
14, and then as my bonus action.
The
Also,
bonus
you
action.
get 2 attacks per action because barbarian.
No, multi-class.
No, he's multi-class. No.
So sneak attack
Yeah.
stuffs, but not 2 attacks right now, except.
So if he's in 5 feet, technically, could I do a sneak attack? It seems.
Well, see, because you have an ally with you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you
Yeah,
can
we're
add,
both
yeah,
flanking
you
it.
can add in
Oh my
your
gosh,
sneak
we're
attack
flanking
damage.
it.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
he's engaged with
Oh,
Kai.
yeah,
so
before
Kai
I
won't get
do
it.
that, I'm just gonna
Because
roll
that's
d12 because I'm going to use
The better.
Thundering Rhino.
Boom, 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 boom. Green jade erupts off of your belt as Thundering Rhino will help
11.
surround.
So
11.
the first one was 14, then 11.
So 11 more points. That's insane.
And then my sneak attack, just a d6, but hey, 4.
4. Qingdao looks horribly hurt. As you come out, blades whip, garrote across the neck. He has to put claws up, break the chain. You whip around, Thundering Rhino gores him in the side. And this Black Tiger's looking really bad as rain pelts down all around you. It's not going great. As that makes Kai your turn, we are back to the vultures. Gonna roll this all at once electronically. Because for their attacks, they need a +6 to hit. And Wind Shear is a Razor Wind is an 18, so they just need 12s to hit. Here we go.
+6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the multi attack. So 8 attacks. That was 1, 2, 3 hits, and a crit.
That is gross.
Meaning 3 hits and a crit. Thankfully, a couple of those were beak. So that's 46.
Wait.
I'm in the air. You know how far I'm falling?
At the end of your turn.
At the end of your turn, 10. Here we go. 27 plus.
Wait a minute. At the end of your turn, you could just swap turns so that way if I go first, I can do something easy.
Well, I mean, she also has 2 moves.
Oh, yeah, right.
So she can just say, and
As-
we are up.
61 more points of damage.
I'm falling out of this
Rips into Razorwind. As Razorwind takes the damage and begins to fall at the end of your turn. Razorwind is down.
68?
Not enough to auto kill Razorwind, but also enough to down heartily. That is the vultures. Something happens off screen. Chen Li is going to now take an attack at Tai Lung. You are currently stunned.
Correct.
Ooh,
Which means I'm incapacitated, which means if he's within 5 feet of me and hits, it's an automatic crit.
Incapacitated, he's going to make
And he attacks with
4 attacks.
Maybe we shouldn't have picked up this board. No, maybe we should have just stayed home.
Maybe so.
Just stayed in England at this
We should have
point.
just stayed in England.
Here we go.
Grown up, become a king.
I guess
Plus
we could be
9.
the Kings, I could have just stayed there and be rich.
As a 13.
This is
Go home. Dang it, all I can imagine now.
24.
Ooh. All I can imagine is just like the ending to the one.
12.
Like, go home, Boston Dragon. Marry your princesses. have no
21.
wealth.
hits,
That is 2 hits.
which are automatic crits because he's within 5 feet of it. He's
So,
incapacitated.
that is
Lingering.
Because they're melee.
Lingering. Is going to kill us all.
here we
Can
go.
I use 2 stamina points to negate the lingering injury effect of these 2 crits?
Yes, you
Okay.
may.
I will do so.
Find a way to write that down.
Tai Lung plus each one dealing. There we go. You will take 33 points of damage.
That's all you got?
You didn't hit them all.
But
Have
also
you ever
stunned,
heard
so
of
you're gonna
don't
go
tempt fate?
that's all you got?
Oh, that was Sam to August.
I
As
still like the idea that that's what Tyler
claws
said. That's
raking across your chest. You will not take lingering wounds right now, but will take all that damage.
I guess I gotta go fight with him like a fighter instead of a wizard.
Or just kill him with
Yes.
spells.
Kill him with spells.
Kill him.
As
I'll kill him
that
with
will
ice.
make us back to the top of the order.
He just disintegrates.
Heather.
If I have heard come up and then disengage from these creatures. Does that work?
Razor Wind is down.
Cure wounds, then have her disengage.
It's the.
I don't think you understand. The problem is, it is your turn.
Yes.
You have to fall first.
I thought it was the end of your.
Oh, you said that.
It's at your turn.
She's gonna die if she hits the ground from this height.
Quite possibly. It's if you start falling and it's your turn.
The
It's
question-
that usual. You
the
get a
question
full
is,
round.
She might die, but you may also die.
We're both dead, essentially.
I'd like to.
Currently,
She's gonna
With-
fail probably 1 to 2 death saving throws.
you are 80 feet in the air
Yeah.
for a total of 8d6 of falling damage.
8d6.
8d6.
That's a total of 40.
At max, it's a 48, which wouldn't even drop you.
Put me at 1 hit point, it would.
And it wouldn't kill Windshear.
There's no way I'm gonna roll all sixes though. And that is
I'm not okay.
25 points of falling damage.
And it doesn't kill Windshear.
Doesn't kill
right?
Windshear, but it will give Windshear 1 failure death. So,
And then
But I no longer have them on me, correct? Or
correct.
Are they following?
You were an unwilling creature falling. That is how that works. I will let you know. Obviously, on their turn, they're gonna
Oh, yeah,
start
she's
swooping
texting
down
us.
and attacking probably everyone at this point because you're all now in one spot. But
But now you can.
your wind shear is on the ground with 1 failure, but it is your turn. You
Okay,
can.
then I'm gonna cure wounds her and have her hide.
All right. For her turn, she's gonna roll a stealth. Not in the box. That's cocked. All right. That is plus that really nice stealth there. 18 stealth.
Okay, she gets 7 hit points back.
7 hits points back, and Razor Whip darts off into the shadows. So that's an 18. I have to just check my past perceptions real quick, because I think you're good. I just couldn't. Yep, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yep. No one can see Windshear or Razor Whip.
Good.
Got it. So, and now Heather, you are on the ground. You're about like in between these two fights, because again, you dropped Kai down, and then like we're fighting. So you're now in between. Razor Wind is up and uses movement just to out of there.
Okay, then can I bonus? No, that's not.
Yeah, because the bonus action rules. In which case, you're good, Heather. You're on the ground. That will make Poe's turn.
Did Heather take fall damage?
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
I texted you something because
Oh,
we
for
shared
that.
the same initiative. I was wondering.
Oh, hell yes. I love it. Held action goes off, as well as technically Poe's action. You can use a Mass Cure Wounds on Heather, Windshear, and Tai Lung. The Shard of Healing.
Dude!
Okay. And could I make a deception roll so that the generals don't know that I have the shard of healing and it looks like chi?
I'd allow it, actually. Yeah, make me a deception.
Cool, please roll.
Here, I'll start rolling for the healing to give you guys
yeah,
back
you do
to
the
help you
healing.
out.
I focus on.
So that's
making that deception check.
3d8. That's solid. To the all
Now
these
let's see if
creatures.
I save my con save.
Here we go. Plus 12.
I don't have a good deception.
So,
What did you roll?
I haven't
Roll
even
the
rolled yet. I just saw a
panda.
+2 and I got afraid.
get a. You got this. You got this.
Ah! That one!
No,
Inspiration!
I'm gonna science-
Use your inspiration.
Use
Yep,
your-
that's
your
I
what you
still
want
have
to do.
inspiration that I'm just
So,
I
going
still have
it's the plus
inspiration.
3.
Yeah,
I'm just
I
gonna
don't.
remove
15
that.
hit points
I
back.
don't even remember if I do because
to-
they reset every time a long rest.
So-
Oh, you've got to be
I don't
kidding
think
me!
either of us got
Oh,
one. I
Because
use mine
Mass
and
Cure
then-
Wounds, you can
I
choose
did.
up to 6 creatures. So,
6!
15 hit points back,
Okay.
15 hit points back, 15 to Razor Wind, 15 to Kai even, which
Yeah.
would put you back at full.
Which
Okay,
Windshear
because I
is
was
her
going to say
name,
that
I
wouldn't go
believe.
into
Windshear is her
No,
name.
sadly.
I think I keep
wish
Razor
Superstar
Wind. I think is
Healing
the.
did
I keep
That's
interchanging
one
her
of my
species in her name.
It's because they're so
You can't like
similar.
use it
You-
on someone.
the
first
else
roll was
to
that
give
one.
them
The
attack,
reroll
but
was
if
a
you use it on
3
someone
plus
who's taking
2.
Damage, excess would go up.
Poe, you can tell that these creatures know you have the shard. They're just gonna kill you. It's
Well,
not.
they were
so-
already gonna do that.
But now the party's back at full. Well, not well, full, healthier, not on Death's Door, especially not on Death's Door for Windshear. As Windshear's now at 22 hit points, which is solid. That brings
And
us
still
Poe.
hidden.
Excellent action though.
Yeah,
that was
a
solid.
really good action.
That will bring us actually. Oh, you love to see it. To something happening in between your turn and Tylon's. Poe,
I should have rolled better on deception.
you see out of the corner of your eye something only you can see due to how the magic is working. There is a man with short, kind of like gelled up hair,
No.
trimmed goatee, very Nordic in look, but his eyes are pitch black. Standing at the steps of the Jade Palace, he looks at you, gestures over his head in that, like, to follow him.
Don't.
It's into the Jade Palace, and do I know that I would be out of combat?
You'd be in initiative but out of combat, right? Or, like, as far as you
Okay.
know, this creature is just, like, gesturing with his head
Saying
and
this
fingers,
is the
like,
party, so
come
you'll
on.
understand my thought process. Shifu said to just give it up if it ever found us, right? This thing found us. But should we get done?
Give it up.
Do we know if it's actually him?
Don't know if it's him, could be someone else. It's a
Could
choice.
really just be like, oh,
But
thanks.
because
I don't want
regardless,
this, yeah.
but regardless, even if not, I'm in the palace. I could just book it for the crown.
I mean, Ian, first rule of magic: lie.
Lie.
I think I meant that very clear last.
Who are you?
The first rule of magic:
I'm so
lie.
sorry.
It's like always what you do
Even
in
if you
any
have this
magic.
shard in your hand, say, I don't got that shit, bro.
What are you talking about?
Oh, this is a
So-
serious blacksmith.
I
That
can
is
act like I
what
don't know
you
what's
see.
going on.
Poe, that's all you see for now, because that was that creature's turn. Because
Okay.
that's what he wanted you to see. Tai Lung, it's your turn. You got healed, thankfully.
I was
17.
17 beats the DC 16.
Yeah!
Loser! God! As you break free, as that was his one-day thing. You can't do it again.
That's all I got, because that's the end
But
of it.
now you're not getting great.
Yeah.
That was wild that I rolled like 2s and 3s for
Now
you.
I can parry.
Now you can parry. Artie, that makes you. Tai Lung is free of his stunned condition. What would you like to do? Because you have the hold on Witch Bolt if you want to keep
Hey, Artie.
balancing that around.
You want to go
He's
inside
going-
a window shop and some of the magic items?
Is that? I saw your face. I'm like, wait.
Can you hold your ground?
I can hold against anything.
Yes.
Let's go window
That's the
shopping.
dragon to get my wrath.
I am going with Poe.
Okay, so yeah,
Window-
action
You want
like
magic
oh,
items?
no.
I'm breaking the concentration with Witch Bolt. It's all yours.
You could just
I
keep
mean,
it if you
you
want.
already did some good damage. Again, Qindao and Shenli already are looking pretty hurt. It's not like it's a fresh
Worst
combat.
comes to worst, you can drop it for something else.
Arthur, you're getting ready to run. Kai, that is you against Qindao.
Okay. I will
Trust me.
hit him again.
I believe you know how to handle this kind of situation better than me. First rule.
Why? What's the second rule?
Everything has a cost.
That's a
Exactly.
nine.
I'm just making sure you're aware of that.
Oh, gosh.
What'd you get, Guy?
That's a 9.
Oh no! Qindao is, again, you hurt him really bad. He is definitely on that defensive martial artistry of everything you do, it's just avoid, evade, duck, and weave right now.
Do I still have that sneak attack thing?
For which one?
For Jindal. The sneak attack?
You will still have it because now you got your zombies out. They're your own allies now. It's broken when you give that kind of item to a rogue. So you have sneak attack. Oh, but what you would need to do is the zombies can't offer you advantage. You would still have to reckless to hit him to start getting this extra sneak attack damage on.
Oh, sorry. Then do not count what I just rolled.
You're good. Yeah, you can even reroll once we get
so
there.
I will just use Johnny then.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because
Your zombies will start stacking more and more damage.
I'm level 1 because I just been going up to
Oh, you should be roll level 2 with your zombies, because then you could just like hide every single turn and keep.
And let the
boosting your
zombies-
sneak attack.
It's one of those things, especially multi-class,
More
where it's like,
damage.
oh, because you can
Just
get more
duck
damage
behind
as a
the zombie,
barbarian.
Step out on the other side.
So-
Yeah, keep doing that with your bonus action. I mean, I've played roguelike.
That's all. Indeed, I am also
Why?
rolling behind the screen for Thundering Rhino, keeping this up.
Okay.
Solid.
I would like to use elephant this time.
So, giant elephant, giant Thundering Rhino are just slamming into Qingdao over and over and over.
Oh
So-
wait, sorry. I need a roll for him. Wait, do I need a roll for him?
No, you're good.
Okay. That is a 7 to hit.
7. They're not, again, Qingdao is on the defense. Like,
Yeah.
he now has 2 giant zombies and Kai. Yeah, Poe is getting ready to leave, but it's still that, like, he's got a
Both of these
defense.
are horns.
You can bonus action
well,
throw
I-
it.
Well, bonus action is to release the
Never
Yeah,
mind.
giants,
I was
yeah.
gonna say that was my bonus action.
Minotaurs have their hammering horns, with just as bonus action, you go BAM!
I mean, I
5
think,
feet.
Nathan, you've made probably the first character where you have so many bonus action available. Of, like, well, are you raging? Are you doing a zombie? Are you hammering horns? There's so much you
Yeah.
could do. It's actually getting... Do you want to hide eventually? Like, it's going to get so heavy just figuring out what to do.
Dude, it was already enough.
I know, right?
Like, holy crap. It was just like, oh wait, I'm versus from that. Oh, I'm versus from that. It's just like, oh wait, you can do that too. It's just like,
Here we
what?
go. The 4 vultures are now on their way down to the ground. Here we go. They do have... Yep. I need... As one of them is going to release... No, they're going to surround you. These 4 within the air in this tight little semicircle are each going to do their stunning screech.
oh,
So that everyone, save Windshear, who is not technically in this range because hide and leave. Everyone needs to make me a Constitution saving
Yeah, that's
throw
my turn.
or be stunned.
oh, come on.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me! The
That was
amount
a
of,
7.
the
Wait,
amount of
what are
nat
we
ones
saying?
I've been rolling is too bad.
Natural 13 for a total of
Constant
16.
And Nat 1 though, you say?
Yeah, the amount of nat ones I've been getting is
Poe, Tai Lung,
One
Arden.
second. One second.
You 3
Wait.
are currently the only ones to succeed right now.
Wait, nat
Remember
one.
That one succeeds.
Hey, August said a long time ago in that one, sometimes you might let it slide and you succeed.
I'll let it
but
succeed.
something worse comes your way.
But I'm afraid of what's worse now.
Constitution?
Content,
Yes.
yeah.
That's 18 plus 3.
Heather, you'll succeed as well. So Kai,
Yeah.
you are about
Yeah.
to be stunned until the end of this creature's next turn. I will say, fun fact, your zombies are fine. They are
Okay.
constructs. They can't be stunned or charmed. They are just...
Yes.
I mean, it's because if you ever
Those
go
are my
down, they go
boys.
away. But it is that, like...
Oh,
So it gets to freeze the ones already out.
Yeah, so the ones you have out are good.
This
It's
one
just that,
looks
like...
empty. I'm
It's just
claiming
one
this
that's-
one.
Mhm.
Okay,
It
cool.
appears empty. I see no root beer inside of it, so
You're
it's
good.
now mine.
So,
Rudy.
that is the Rock's Vulture's turn. Spoilers.
We all
No,
knew
it's
it
not a
was
spoiler.
I know, it's just
We
that,
knew
like...
already.
I try my
We
best.
guessed it.
I knew when you had it show up the first time.
It's
when
like,
it
oh
was-
no!
I was like,
demons!
haha, we don't want to hit that. thing.
Everything's a demon. They're just
Yeah,
animals.
well, it's
Dead
kind
luck.
of funny when I was reading
So-
the Brock's, it's like, oh.
You
Oh.
being happy I didn't play a paladin in
Chen
this
Li
campaign.
and Qin Dao are going to take their turns. We're going to start with Chen Li against Yu Tai Lung, as he now just all these flat rolls is going to try to attack you.
Try
I
it.
do want to try. Well, maybe because he doesn't really want to do that.
He just
Actually,
stuns me again.
well, thankfully he can't. It is a big once a day thing. It's not like 12 times. But he is going to start
I
by
used it 3
trying.
times in the same day against. Oh, he just succeeded.
Stop!
No!
Here comes the first
means I
fist
catch
attack.
it.
It's a 19,
I'm going to use a stamina point. I only have 2 left. My AC is 22
but
until next turn.
super smart because again, their first attacks can grapple their
Yeah,
creatures. That's
so-
why, like last time, it's very clever that you did.
Block it. AC 22.
He's now
until
22.
my next turn.
It's a nat 20.
Okay.
It's a 29.
I love how you said I just me in Spanish.
Thank you. Megan, well, I'm trying to learn more Spanish with Megan and stuff, so I'm starting to
the
hit.
important stuff.
Only the important stuff.
The important stuff.
Here comes the other two, now with advantage because he is technically grappling you. It's that martial art holding on to the back of your neck and whipping you
Oh,
around.
he's holding you by your tail.
Yeah. So here we go.
I've used this
With
once
a-
before against him.
With advantage, a
I literally just
25.
That'll hit.
I rewatched
And
the film yesterday.
well, it's not a nat 1, but it is still a nat 2. So he hits you 1 crit and then 1 attack. So the crit before is going to be 18. 19.
Sorry, this is a blitz to the crown and get out of here.
29
Have you heard about
points of damage.
Sword of Heroes?
I am unconscious, gentlemen.
Blade made Jade.
Tai Lung,
Oh.
as he whips you around, grasps your tail and pulls you in. I shall see you in hell. And you feel crack in the jaw.
Dang.
Boom, boom, boom. Hits the ground hard.
You are just your head, though.
Shin Dao is going to attack Kai.
And I'm
Now-
stunned, so
You're stunned, so any of these hits will be a
I
crit.
don't think we can go
Thankfully, your
with
zombie's
Jade
around
Palace.
again. He's not able to just get a bunch of stupid advantages. It is still basically flat rolling. Remind me of your AC?
17.
17.
And I'm assuming it kicks for stamina points.
Yeah, it's like Tai Lung was realizing. It's once you're stunned, you gotta have availability. So that's a 14.
Okay.
Misses.
Okay.
It's a 16.
17.
So I will let you know he didn't get his big ones. That's an 11.
Bro!
And finally,
I can't come with you.
You can only say goodbye.
Kai.
Oh, it's crit, isn't it? Oh, gosh.
Because this is just so cinematic. Miss, as your zombie's evading for you, you watch the claws slowly slide out, walking forward. He starts running. You feel your breath palpitating in your throat, closing as hard as it can, and as the claws reach around your neck, say hello to the other spirits, you dead fossil. As he rips through your throat,
He's got the ball.
missing on a 16. As Kai, because it's so cool, he missed 4 times on these. You're not stunned anymore.
And he's just like, it's like the end of the D&D movie. Oh, your breath stinks.
Like, this thing-
I was
as he roars in anger, getting ready to fight you again. As the Beast of Vengeance won't be knocked down yet.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Bro! Oh my god.
We are back to the top of the order.
Oh.
Heather, you are in the initiative. The Vrocks are kind of like still in the air, just around you guys. There's the 2 tigers. Out of the sky! More! What would you like to do, Shelby?
I'm gonna pull out my great axe, and I'm gonna start swinging.
Swinging at who?
Right where I
Can
started
I
swinging.
flank him?
Yeah, so you run over to Kai with Jindao. Flank. You have advantage. Yeah, he is engaged with Kai. It's that one of us is dying today. Like, I'm going
for
for it.
natural 20.
Oh,
So, yeah, I'm gonna take the natural 20 over the 2.
yeah, you have 2 attacks. Would you like to take your second attack?
Yeah, I would.
Go for it. Let's see what you can get.
Oh no!
Feel my heart rate just spike a little bit.
Yeah, I'll take the 18.
18 will hit.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So it's like plus 26, and then, so let's do that one first. So we'll take the D12.
And Poe and Kai, or Poe and Artie, you guys are on deck for running up into the.
Yeah,
jail.
we're gonna go window shopping.
Just go.
One question. Is my movement gonna take up my whole turn? Or can
No,
No.
because it was. You already said last time you were moving. I'm just cinematically.
Yeah.
How much?
12. That's for the natural 20, so double that plus 3.
24, plus 3, 27. Qindao.
And it's magical.
It is a +1 greatsword!
Great axe.
72.
28 magical.
And then for the second hit, that's only 6 plus 3.
So 9.
Boy, it was magical.
Qindao looks bloodied as you chop straight
Oh,
through
you know what I forgot
the
to do? I
arm,
forgot to Hunter's Mark him.
bloodied into
Damn
his
it!
skin.
Wait, it's a bonus action.
It's a bonus, but you got it again. It's
You
one.
can still do it, but it wouldn't affect
You know what?
this
It'll be
turn.
ready
I
for
will
next
allow.
round.
Yeah, but you're ready,
Yeah, I'll Hunter's Mark him.
and that is looking
Hunter's Mark.
insane. Oh my gosh, Poe and Artie as Heather rips in. Qindao looking horribly messed up, but unfortunately Chen Li still not looking at her, and Tai Lung is down. You both rush
Let's go window
into
shopping.
the palace. Whew, whew.
Well, that's the other reason why.
As you enter in, the sounds of thunder and wind and rain fade behind you. Inside, there are no candle lights. There are no other emanating light structures. The grand columns cast dangerous edge shadows against empty pedestals in this opening foyer. The pool,
items! I thought they would be here.
the pool at the end of the hall, you see the dragon sculpture still above, but in here, stepping out from behind a column, is a human man, but with pitch black eyes.
That's your friend?
Well, yeah, but we're here. But where did all the items go? Seriously.
Oh,
Not a single
little
time.
too late.
Not a
They
single
cleared out the top level when you guys entered the valley. Watched them do it.
Do you know where they went?
Oh, I'm sure they're in some cart somewhere. There's still plenty below. But that's not why you're here, is it?
Oh
Why
yeah,
you
for the
here?
items below. Yeah,
Ooh.
that's a good question.
Well, I'll tell you that, Arthur. I
Wait,
need...
whoa, whoa!
Oh, how do you?
Never give him my name.
Oh, but you did. In all your dreams
Oh,
and nightmares. I've been watching all of you.
Wait, is this the one?
This isn't the Dark Lord, but
Pervert.
all of your nightmares and dreams have
I'm
been
gonna grow
caused
up, I
by
gotta
him.
leave. I'd rather fight outside
Yeah, I've
again.
seen the
Just
movie.
call him a pervert to his face.
Poe the Panda, Arthur, the boy wizard.
The boy who lived.
You know
Come
why
to
I...
die.
You are here seeking a powerful magic item, but it pales in what the panda has in his pocket.
Trust me, I literally had to fight a tiger over what I've got. I know how to take
Oh,
care
well,
of this
let me ease your mind, Poe. I do not wish to fight you for that shard.
Neither do I.
I wish to trade you for it.
What do you offer?
He snaps his fingers, rippling shadows hanging above the pool is a singular goose with a noodle hat and apron, gagged.
Dad?
Your father's life for the shard, Poe.
I'm still in shock. Just give me a second.
You? Under-
Is this still part of my turn to make the decision?
It's your
or
turn.
is that...
All I require is the sword shard. I don't want any harm to come to your father. His shop was so inviting to me. He let me right in.
Oh, broth runs in our veins. One question.
Hmm?
You know my nightmares.
Yes.
What was that red sun?
Oh, do you want to know that, or do you want to have your father back?
That is my father, right? The red sun is related to that.
Oh, I'm not a patient man, because I have waited millennia, and you watch as his hand is slowly turning into a jagged black blade that is slowly being leveled at,
Are
your,
there
at
not any
Mr.
input?
Peng. The shard
What about the ring?
for his life.
No! You idiot!
I do not want to risk that kind of destruction, Arthur. That is your curse.
Anything else, bro?
It's a simple choice, Poe. 5, 4.
I'll trust my master,
3.
and I hold out my hand with the shard. My master said that if you were to ever find us, to not fight us, that it is useless.
Alrighty.
Could I put the twig I had from the witch bow prestidigitated as
Yes!
until his pocket was sliding?
Yes! Yes!
That's clever.
Love this.
I have to be fair. I don't know because your turn is technically coming
It's after
up.
Poe's turn.
I don't think I'll allow
You didn't
this
use
time.
your action.
Well,
But no, I did use my
yeah,
action.
action and so
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
for the move.
It was the movement that was allowed,
Yeah,
so
no,
that way you
okay.
guys weren't behind.
Okay.
Pitch will stop.
My
As
master, Shifu
In
said.
between, I guess I'll put his stick in, so
Oh, he's
there's
got
no
his own
subtlety.
stick.
he has his own little stick. Pitch, who was acting the whole time,
Looks like a bitch. That's
will not cut Mr. Ping.
My master said, if I ever were to find you, fighting is useless. Stand and run. I'm gonna activate it real quick. See if I
For your
can't
action?
heal anyone else of our party. Just like,
I'll do a quick check because you might be able to retroactively help Tai Lung back there. That is smart.
Yeah.
Tai Lung.
that and that
Range is
and
range is
Kai.
only 60 feet, just down the steps. You're good. So, Kai and Tai Lung and Heather, you are all about to get 4, 10,
I'm not.
18 points of damage healed back to both of you.
Red before my
Tai Lung,
Yay!
eyes glowing blue as you just awaken. Pitch.
It's got one good use still in it. Then we just gotta give it a break.
I can stand on my own.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Bo!
Now your end of the deal.
Very well.
I'm immediately
And
going over to
immediately, Mr. Peng starts falling slowly into the water on his turn, which is at the very end. He got that one for his initiative. He's a goose, what can I tell you? On his turn, because you hand it to him, you activate Pitch, takes the sword shard. One more piece.
Seriously cannot let him get that last piece. He does.
Teleports away. As he does so, Poe rushing off, Tai Lung, you awaken in the courtyard,
else is
feeling
up?
that surge of healing.
Man, raise me.
As
I-
is Chen Li looking the other way now, or
Shen
has he
Li
turned-
is his
'Cause
blind
he's almost
sense
dead.
is enough that he knows,
Okay.
unfortunately. Just because
No,
you're
I
still
was-
close
yeah.
enough.
So-
Why won't you die?
As I'm gonna pull a corkscrew. I'm gonna wrap my feet
Whip,
around him,
yeah.
sit up, and slash at his face. And as I do it, grabbing sort of his throat, you entered my home. You're trespassing here. And I am going to
Love to see
make.
it.
I'm gonna flurry of blows. I'm gonna make total of. Good lord, too many attacks on him. We'll see if any of them hit.
Yep.
Dirty 30.
Whew, that hits.
Nice. Nat 13 for a dirty 25.
That hits.
21.
That hits.
Dirty 20.
That hits.
And a 17.
That hits exactly.
Perfect.
Five.
Flurry of blows.
Attack, flurry of blows. Yeah. Well, and the bonus action.
Yeah. I'm gonna spend that one key point because that's all it cost.
My gosh.
Go down to 0 once. Try.
Wait, you make
Heal-
5 attacks with that?
At level 5, monks get insane.
Oh, I've been doing my attacks wrong. I've just been doing 1 extra. Wow.
Here we go. All the damage.
46 plus 62. And one more.
Pardon the.
And they're all magical.
75 magical slashing damage. And I would like to, because I hit him with some flurry of blows attacks, he can't take reactions. I would like him to make 3 strength saving throws and 1 dex save.
Please, for the cinematic
You
of it,
have
Alan
to
going
know.
The little fire things on his
He
balls.
just went from, oh, he took a little claw attack to bloodied. horribly bloody. You just matched Heather and Kai's damage in one turn of boom, 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 claw,
Make
claw.
me some saves, August.
So
Three
three
strength
strength saving throws. Good heavens. Here we go. 3 strength saves coming in. What's the save DC?
14.
First one. We'll get to that. What's the other ones you wanted him to make?
1 deck save, because the other one just instantly he can't take reactions. Did he fail all of them?
I just rolled. You need to know this. A3, A4, A3, A2. Wait, no. Because the last one I'm looking at is a nat 1. No, 3, 4, 2, which plus 9, the highest was a 13.
Sucks to be you.
And on a nat 1 for a total of 3.
So for each of the strength saves he failed, he's getting pushed 15 feet away.
Shove him off the
So
cliff!
you punch.
I'm wrapped around him.
Yeah, you. That was clarified. You're just legs.
And now he's prone from the failed deck save. As I'm just eating him into the building.
You boom into the building. I will roll some pure force damage as 45 feet into the side of a stone wall is gonna deal some.
That's a good job.
Nice. 1 key point, gentlemen.
16 force damage. He is looking horribly bloodied and prone.
And when I hit with the melee weapon attack, I'd like to spend a key point. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes! Show him the time. Stop. What did you...
I hate this dice. Do you know that he has a plus 9 across basically the board? On strength and con, all these things. I just rolled the 3, Sam.
Bro!
As we fly through this wall and he lands prone.
On one of the
Just
pillars?
Stand, walk towards him. It may be your technique, but you can only use it once. I perfected it, and I'm going to Stunning Strike.
Wait, is he now in the building with us?
No, is because again that would have had to gone up the stairs,
Yeah.
which I can't allow.
Yeah.
That's just
I just
into
went
the
into
side
the
of the wall
nearest thing.
next to the stairs.
Yo.
Is what I'm saying. Oh my gosh,
And he
Sam!
is now stunned.
Are there any magical items anymore?
Magic.
Magic.
Tai Lung, that was insane.
Bro.
I gotta say, that was insane. I gotta tip of the hat. That was well done,
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Arthur. That is you. Now, Poe's running off for Mr. Peg. You're looking
gotta help
around,
my dad.
and indeed, it does look like this top floor is pretty
Search the
open.
basement. That's probably
But
where they are.
You could start using move and start going into the
I'm just
basement.
someone else.
This is my home.
Shelby, whoa.
This is
You
my
can't
home.
say stuff like that!
This is
Yes,
my
you
house.
can.
Well, what
Alright.
did I say? You didn't How- say the attic. How far away is the basement or the attic?
What did you
So,
find over there?
there's really
the
no
basement.
attic,
Yeah, we found
thankfully,
all-
for the Jade Palace. There's about 5 subterranean levels of just scrolls, items, chests, safes, just a lot of stuff underneath. Like, basically, picture
How
saying,
far are we talking? Like, are they 20 feet below us?
I like to imagine it's
each
like
one
minutes
is
here
about
within
a
the range.
10-foot ceiling. It's kind of that classic.
Get me to the middle level, and then I can use detect magic to sense everything inside the Jade Palace.
Yes!
So you just hold on
Get
to
to
Bo and just detect magic out. Hella smart, my guy. I love it.
I'll hold on. You
So,
watch
Arthur, you're holding action for detect magic. That is clever.
You know what?
As
Hop,
retro, so I'm not spending my.
Yes.
because it's gonna take us time to get there. Hop on my back. I'll use my arms to get my dad, and then we just run.
Why do I keep doing that?
So,
I'll backpack on both.
that will be Kai's
Piggyback round.
turn.
Gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Well,
Kick some butt, Kai.
I will kick his
You gotta show up
shitty-
Tai Lung now.
Yeah.
The two villains.
If only Tice was here.
That I
And
can
again,
imagine.
25.
25
No,
will hit.
that
So
was my
that's your
biggest
damage
fear
plus
to
your
fight,
sneak
though.
attack.
Then
Because
I
Heather's
heard
here
that-
now, too.
Yeah, so it's like Lord shit. I'm like,
Okay.
what? Of all the villains, Tai Lung is redeemed. That's
15.
sure.
Let me roll my sneak attack.
But Lord shit.
What's
Yeah.
another 7.
I'm terrified.
So 13 plus
Also
7.
terrified when he learns what
Let me
happened
just double check just to.
You're good.
Okay,
That's
so
20
so
on
that's
one hit.
15.
You know,
Oh, 15,
So that
yes.
damage
15 because it's a double. Yeah.
only one of them
And
was a
then
3, the rest were 5s and 6s.
there's me.
So
Synthetic 20?
yeah.
A synth 20 of damage to
Oh.
start. Chin is looking just on your attack there, horribly hurt.
Goring rush.
Yes!
Throw him at the wall!
22.
Throw him to the
22
wall.
hits. I'm gonna quickly roll your 2 zombies.
We're
Both
throwing
hit.
the other dude in the wall.
So both are D12s
The
of
black guy.
damage. 17 more damage from your zombies.
Oh!
So, how many points can your Goring Rush do?
D6 plus 4. Piercing damage.
Go ahead and roll it.
10.
Max
Oh.
damage. Holy crap.
That's right.
You...
I said as I
Sheathed my
dropped
blade.
3 times.
I'm still a little bit mad that we had some those
How do you want to do this?
Okay.
Did
I'm
you
trying-
just?
Okay, so I am going to basically, like, after I do the Goring Rush, I'm literally just going to, like, spin my blades, and then just, like, slice it off his head.
As Jindao, top lieutenant of K-pop, turns in anger as you won't die, I will see you!
And
Takes a step.
I've been there.
Takes a step. Head falls. Boom, boom. I, Jindao, is no more.
You see what, like,
Oh
right now, so, right? You get this one
my
just,
gosh.
Well, right now.
Yeah. We'll see
Bro,
when we go
that's just
hunting
so
in
cool.
That will be, though,
Yeah, we'll see him again. I gotta go grab a sword and you're sending him where it is.
I mean, yeah, he's just going back to hell. This was a body for him. That will be, though, now, the vultures. So they've
Oh, we're
done...
inside, though.
We're inside.
Yeah, the vultures are outside.
And they've
And
got
they can only use
disadvantage.
gun streak once per day. If I
Oh,
remember.
what?
Disadvantage from the job.
Because that is something you guys knew from when Kai had access to.
Yeah.
Once a day.
Oh, wait, were those the ones from the prison escape?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's those, yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
why
you
we
could,
are like.
you could just steal the cheese.
He's going. Okay, the vultures are definitely gonna attack.
Oh, she went to get a charger.
I think actually they're not gonna attack. They're gonna go for the 2 big guys. Like it is that like Kai and Tylug. They're like we gotta attack you guys.
Oh no, we can't. I hit
Kicked
him into the
into the
wall.
Oh, my.
Didn't get
And
him
they've got
through.
disadvantage on
Into the wall,
Tylo.
but not through the wall.
They are gonna try to attack
I don't think
Tylug.
I'm close enough to the jump.
Here we go. So
Because I'm on the other side of the steps.
17.
Misses.
It's a 30-foot range.
20.
How wide is
Key point AC, not key point.
Stamina.
Point. I have 2 left.
22.
I have 1 left. AC 22.
So you're good. Here we go. And the second one's gonna try to attack.
I just
And
you guys
Okay.
are over with you. That just gives you 5 total.
So I did
its talons will hit you, not its beak, because that was a 23 and a 4.
I'll send that. Yeah.
So-
I have a question. How much do you add if you're using like the stamina point to defend?
You were raging.
So
You
it
get a
depends.
+5 to damage.
It depends on your weapons that you're using.
Okay, well it'd just be my
What level of rarity are they?
well they're the rarest because they're mine. I made them.
I know, yeah. Well, I think statistically, yeah, like
Statistically, you're they're the same as mine. They're +3.
so.
Wait, hang
You
on.
guys got +3 weapons.
That's because it's legendary.
It's a legendary. Well, and
Sir,
although
I'm-
Kai's not adding +3,
I'm
they're
also-
legendary
yeah,
because it's
just-
how he can then
Kai's not-
channel the
listen,
chi to
I'm
work
also
with.
what you've got a +3, but I've got
Exactly.
a party.
That's what I was
You've got a
thinking.
+1. I've just
Yeah,
got
it's
+1.
not, it doesn't offer the
You guys have
+3 to the
weapons.
attack bonus like my +2, but because they're both
have
legendary,
+1,
it's that +3.
You have a +3 then if you want to
yes.
use a, and if you want to, if it hits. Well, and because also most of the legendary is that's how your zombies are activated. activated
Oh,
for
yeah,
your
I am
weapon.
bound to have it.
So here we go.
By
4 attacks coming at you.
By plot,
That's a
you're going to
12
get a
plus
magic
6
item.
for an
I
18.
scavenged
Oh, that's a 7.
from what I
Well,
can find.
So if you-
that's 'cause I'm a
Actually, wait a minute.
17.
So it'll hit, but if you use a stamina point, that will put you up to a 20 AC.
For a minute.
And you should still have 3 stamina points. I don't think you've used any.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got, well, technically
You
4.
got 5. Yeah, 4 left. So
yeah. I'll just use the stamina.
here we go. So 20 does, or 18 does not hit. 19 plus, that will hit. 8 misses. Damn it. So 1 hit, talons for you, beak for you. So the talons for Tylon will deal 6 plus 3, 9 points of damage.
That sun.
And 5 plus 3, 8 points of damage, up to 4 for Kai. You guys are soaking up the damage.
Good.
That was the
We don't
vultures.
bleed out till we drop unconscious.
Qin Dao is down. Chen Li is stunned.
Until the end of my next turn.
Yep. It's the worst.
Meaning I can still hit him.
Indeed, as their turn comes to an end, Mr. Peng hits the water. As you're running up, we're about to get there. No worries. We'll hold Heather's turn, of course, till she gets back.
Dude.
That will bring us to Poe.
I'm running over to my
So,
dad.
run over, optic erection. You grab
Object?
okay?
Is his dead an object?
like small.
He's
enough.
small.
Okay.
I can pick
Because
him
a
up.
corpse is an object.
Yeah. No, it's not dead.
Good. You terrified me for a second.
Dude,
Say
I
about
swear
there.
if he's not-
You
that was an action.
open.
Dad.
Poe!
Holy crap, you're alive!
I thought he wanted noodles. What's going on?
Dad. Oh, he didn't want noodles. He wanted something worse. Covering the world in darkness. I know, standard bad guy stuff.
Oh no!
Look,
I'm on your back. I hope you're still remembering.
oh yeah, you are. It's like,
I'm on your back
sorry.
like in a meditation position.
Weird.
Like, oh my god.
Dad, have you ever wanted to
Just
travel?
think Harley's gonna kill him.
No, I like my noodle shop here, Poe.
Okay, cool. I'm just mechanically thinking, would it be wise to bring Mr. Ping with us for the search, or just say, we'll get back to the noodle shop?
I mean, now that he's not bound
I'll
to
say-
drown it, yeah.
I'll say, look, I'll put him somewhere safe. Because what if people use it as leverage against you in the fight?
Again.
Well,
Yeah.
use what? Your dad?
Yeah,
So you haven't found the crown yet?
not yet. So it's like, well, Dad, we're about to go try to find something. Want to help? I mean,
Of
I'll
course.
be safe if we're all together.
I'm just very confused how I got here.
I mean, what that guy did, she probably captured you, so he tried to use you as leverage against me to give him something that I don't even know what it's gonna do.
Oh, it's okay. Whatever you need to find, you can find it.
Cool, let's go.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
there are
no,
stairs
they
leading
died.
down.
That means it's a ramp.
Panda style.
Roll.
You're gonna roll with me on your
Yeah.
back. You can always hop off.
It's more that, like, as Mr. Big, what are you about?
No, hop off. Trust me, I've learned from pandas.
Here we go.
And then there's just you like,
No, I feel like I'm going to say to Miss Ring, don't worry, I've talked
Are
with
you
pandas. They
doing
taught me how to do
movement,
this.
oh gosh.
bonus action dash?
Yeah.
You will have to action dash your full
You're about to
turn
have your
to
Yeah.
get all the way to the
Yeah.
middle of
we
the
have-
room.
I will happily do that.
As you
But
want,
that's the thing. I can't do that because if I do that, I can't cast attack.
I'm going to say it's
Hold on
because
to me.
I will allow Arthur,
Yeah, you're-
because you have a roll speed 2, it's the only reason you won't be knocked off. Mr. Peng is small enough that he won't be thrown away. It's
I'm
if you
using
did
my
not,
momentum to help him roll.
like, kind of throw your body in, Poe throws his body in Mr. Peng as he gets smushed.
Don't worry, the pandas
eventually-
taught me how to do this. I know how.
What? You reach the 3rd level. Held action, detect magic.
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
What are the goodies here?
A lot of stuff. Let's detect magic is solid. So 30 feet. Yep, you're getting everything. Faint aura around visible creatures. You learn object that bears any magic, school magic of any. This is not metal, so you're good. It's not lead. It's not wood or dirt blocking you. You're good. Yep, I just had to check. Well, one fuzz, it's not stone.
Yeah,
Under
right, it
they're
was-
wooden slab. It's very much like a monastery where it's just very thin wood. That's like it's a bunch of scrolls. I mean, the only people in here are the Furious Five and Shifu, basically, right? Like these aren't like heavy fortified metal. It's the defense is the people. So detect magic is gonna go off. Oh, that's so many things you can find here.
Do you
Give
just have
me-
a list that you could post?
I'm not posting the list.
I want this and this and
No.
this. I want.
It's not a shopping list, gang.
We're window shopping here, alright? That was the point.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So, magic is magic items of China.
Just gonna pass right over here.
It means we're looking at. Whoo, boy. Let's start. I forgot I had to categorize them based on what they were. We're gonna start with items you're sensing, and then we'll move on to weapons. Then we'll move on to other stuff. Items. There's immediately Arthur. If you weren't prepping for it, your mind is just overrun with like, oh, there's so much magic items that you like. Every scroll, book, everything you're looking around. Headaches for days. You're catching everything, but of course, you are looking for something that bears celestial, radiant magic.
And it's in the shape of a crown, right?
Yeah.
Shape of a crown.
That's the main focus.
The
That's going on his
most.
journey to the west.
Here's what I love about this. You said you wanted to go to the middle. I'm being honest. Where they marked, down the hall, is a crown that has heavy celestial magics.
Bro!
There's some celestial magics on the 5th floor, you know, the lowest point. Because, like, the top floor is just top, so it goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, there are some insane instruments with magical energy coming off.
Like instruments,
Like playing instruments.
Get those to Donkey!
There are, in fact, some weapons down here that are going insane. Let's see. There is, of course, that's...
Master Flying Brando song.
With authentic battle damage.
The sword of here.
There, what seems to be a
Doesn't like
straight up trident, but it's invisible.
Thank you.
The invisible trident of destiny. So you see that one? That's the first one of like, there's a weapon. No, there's not. Yes, there is.
trident of destiny.
Arthur's
There's-
gonna start laughing like, there's an invisible weapon.
There is. Oh, interesting. A golden shield and golden spear that looks interesting. There is a dagger and a 3-section bow staff.
Oh my gosh.
Those are the big weapons you're
Nunchucks.
seeing.
I'd like
There's
the
a
bow staff.
lot, what you can tell up and down, a lot of nature magic, you know, like stuff above, a lot of elemental magic below, like floor up and elemental magic below. There is something you're going to get, though, that I'm going to clue you into because you use detect magic. There is, you've detected magic, something akin to Jade magic, what we would know as negative Jing, right? Like what Kai uses.
Dark energy.
Like what I mean, detect magic, positive Jing to heal, negative Jing to steal. The most powerful surge in the lowest bottom corner of the palace of Jade energy, for lack of a better term. Something
Wanna
that
have
could
fun?
power the most insane levels of stuff.
Okay, Kai gets that.
But that is on the 5th level.
That's on the 5th level. Do I sense any one in any of those levels? Or that palace is completely empty?
Is there a bag of holding here?
Any one?
Yes, because if no, I'm gonna tell Poe to either go to the 5th floor and grab those.
You do
heavy
not detect,
utility
because
stuff.
of how detect magic works, there are no
There's
magical
no
people
magical
or
things.
people wearing magic. You know, the idea of like, well, there's a bunch of magic things moving around. Technically nothing of that. So as far as you know, there's either no one or people but are just not magic in here.
Okay,
So
perfect.
one or the
We
other.
can take
Well,
him.
it's Tai Lung's turn, so that's all I can do.
'Cause that was your
I'll
whole
go back
action.
to my turn.
That
Tai
was
Lung.
pretty good, though.
Yeah, that was dope.
That's you.
So it's about to get.
Oh yeah, Heather's back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Heather's
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
We're about to steal.
The Vrocks are around. They're everywhere.
Are we still flicking the guy?
That guy is dead.
He may have
Kai
lost his head.
took his
Oh,
head
high
off.
five! I didn't even
The guy's
notice.
still stunned.
Heather turns around when he died. Hey, wait a
I'm
second.
gonna, real quick, because speaking is a free action. Kai, Heather, follow them.
I have him.
There's giant birds in the sky. Are you sure?
The dragon's got birds.
I have to be here to command the dragon.
Oh yeah.
Dragon's been hiding the whole time.
I can't just leave. She did. Otherwise, she'll run rampant and probably eat him.
She's a good dragon.
It's mostly for Kai.
True. Kai looks pretty snappy.
No,
Kai is a
I'll
stat.
say it again on my turn. Ignore me. Do your turn.
What would you like to do?
Right.
Would you like to attack?
I'm
Would you like to
gonna
follow?
have her peek her head out. Look in the sky. One and set it on fire.
Excellent. She erupts in flame. What do you want to do for your action?
That was
Good.
I'd like to
She
set it on
erupts.
fire, like
She
that guy.
Well, flame.
She rocks.
Stop.
You
Stop. Stop. It's such a dumb
As
joke.
for my action, I will move.
Could be worse. It could
Bonus
be a
action, I'm gonna
cause.
move Hunter's Mark. Actually, you know what? No.
Actually, yeah.
Drop Hunter's Mark. I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike on myself.
Dash and
Smart.
smack.
Smart.
So now, can I flank with him then?
You don't need flankies.
The dude is on the
He's
ground,
on the ground.
blind,
Just jump to me.
stunned, shaking,
Just get one of these birds down for me!
Yes, they're in the air. You gotta jump for them. It's disadvantage to hit them right now.
Throw your axe.
You can throw the axe.
Don't throw that thing. It's my lifeblood.
Listen, I would just throw the dragon scroll at someone.
You can also just hold your action until one swings at you.
Yes, I
Sure.
will do that. I will
Alright.
put my two swipes.
Hold to swipe.
Swiper. I will
No
swipe.
swiping.
Swipe
Here we
her
go.
up, swipe.
So hold to attack. Tai Lung.
Legs out from under you.
Yikes.
You know that one clip from Family Feud? Yes,
I'm gonna take. Sorry, I'm gonna reach down. I'm gonna take his blindfold, and I'm gonna tie it over my bad
Your
eye.
eye.
So now,
These horrifyingly blistered, milky white eyes blink just in the most pained way into nothingness.
if you weren't a demon, I'd feel a little bad killing. I'm gonna just pick him up by the neck, and I'm going to first of my attacks to grapple the stun target, and then I'm going to.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna like. You know that Injustice comic panel where Superman's kind of
Yeah.
Super Joker.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do
I
that.
thought you were gonna go that way. I was like,
Not
oh
yet.
my god.
Not yet.
I'd go back to
So
this
we're
campaign. That's a
spending
little
key
bit
point of
PG.
flurry of blows.
A
Yep.
little bit.
One other key point.
A whole.
So I will only get 4 attacks though instead of the 5th because the 5th will be used to break. But they're already advantage grounds.
Already
just for
advantage.
fun. The first one is a 24.
Crit. Hits.
The second one is a 29.
Crit. Hits.
Third is, I can't see, a natural 20 for a 32. His head is gone.
Net 20?
Oh,
Need I roll the fourth?
Quad crit. Because that's a crit on a crit.
And the fourth one is a 23.
How do you want to finish him off?
I'm just going to pick him up by the throats, and then as I prep the claws, I'm going to instead just flex the claws that are in his neck, and I'm going to shove him into the stone wall and just leave him crushed in the stone wall.
Pick up the head and let's put the
Body.
2-1 pikes outside it to
The
prevent
dark soul inside, forever crushed. Shenli is defeated. Excellent.
Movement, feline agility. I'm gonna climb up the wall and jump at a rock, and we'll get to that.
And we'll get to
we'll
that.
get to that later.
As
Until that, we'll be right back. Dun,
indeed, Arthur, it's your turn.
I'm gonna touch Bo on the shoulder. Cast one Strider. Go get the stuff from the bottom floors. I got this one coming.
Are you sure? Even with that negative, the negative thing? You know what?
I was gonna run down.
I've got the dragon
And
scroll on me.
You mentioned a heavy celestial magic crown in this level. So I'm gonna go straight for that first.
Yeah.
But I also want to see what's up with the bow, the shield, and the spear.
I call dibs on the bow staff.
So,
that is
bow
very-
staff,
I need something to pop.
this shield and spear. As you pass,
Oh, I also told Paul where the invisible thing was, so he doesn't trip.
yeah, the is yeah. looking around, you feel this strange sense of calmness as you slowly move towards the crown. The shield and spear, with your detect magic, I'll also give you this. It's not cursed, but there is a weight to whoever picks up this spear and shield. It's not just a cool weapon, there's a bit of a mantle, as you would tell with that magic. Bend the rule a little bit there, but like I don't want to like trick you into that one. It is one of the cooler ones. Passing by the bow staff, you will realize this is actually a dual-headed, three-pronged mace that acts as a three-section bow staff at the same time. That's canon. Look it up. Also known as the Triboyao. There is some pretty intense magic banging off of this thing right now. Specifically, I'm checking this real quick so I tell you correctly. Where'd it go? Uh-oh, where'd it go? That should be... Oh, that's right. Tons of what we would call thunder damage off of this thing. Definitely seems pick-upable, though. Doesn't seem cursed. Or, again, I shouldn't use the word cursed, but it's like this does just seem like it's a magical tribo staff. At the end of the hall, you see the crown. It's not locked in any cage. It is not safe behind a vault. It is simply resting on a simple orange pillow.
Seen Indiana Jones?
As you come close, heavy, beautiful celestial magic slowly pulsating. You feel that in your eyes. This detect magic on the crown. Part of your mind is telling you to pick it up. Part of your mind is telling you to walk away. Both feel like your thoughts, but both feel foreign at the same time.
I want to pick up the spear and the shield.
Okay.
The staff.
Okay.
And I'm gonna wear the crown.
As you walk over,
No.
you put on
Oh gosh.
the crown.
Lord, I feel like
Because
this is
what
bad.
this crown does. Have you seen
Convulsion again.
or know what's going on?
The world seems too slow.
It's
Woo! You kind of stop and turn.
Merlin said he misses you in poker nights.
Sitting across from you on
That's
a
what you open up with.
high
Just-
shelf
Merlin said.
I thought for a second
A
you were gonna
man
get trapped.
with
That crown doesn't
hair
have
that seems to come down in that very
the
monkey
king
shape,
has the crown.
tail whipped around, a monkey king. The monkey king.
I bow down.
Ah, you know Merlin!
Yeah.
Oh, I miss him!
Unfortunately, yeah, I know him.
Oh, I love taking his money.
Makes sense.
Oh, and what may I call you, new master?
My name's Arthur.
First rule of magic, lie.
Arthur.
Yeah.
First rule
It is a pleasure, Arthur.
No, but that's the thing. Merlin trusts him, so I'm inclined to trust him. I'm a good character.
Good
bro.
character. It's like, I like it. It's a fair choice. You see,
Like Gus would know, like, my name's like...
you may
Timothy
call
or
me
something.
Sun Wukong, and I am honored that you have found my crown. But tell me, Arthur, what may I do for you in return for that crown?
That's a tough question. See, I need to get out of here. And when I mean out of here, I mean, like, to ethereal. But I'm not going by myself. I need to bring some friends with me.
Interesting.
Those are also Merlin's rules to me. Like, just can't ignore it,
Oh, he has
You
too
know
many
how-
rules.
I know, right?
He's a rather strange man,
Stick
but
ups,
one
yeah.
of the only few that has ever seen my true forms. Alrighty, Arthur. You
He's
want
got
people
15
to
layers
come
of
with you.
immortality.
You see, kind of whips a big old scroll. Name their names and let's get this party going.
You better.
Name the right ones.
Better name the right ones.
You bet.
Arthur Pendragon.
You see, one hand goes up to start doing that, and you realize it wasn't a hand; it's one of his feet that's writing on the
I
scroll.
love
The other one is
that!
holding.
He's not my favorite character.
What is the next one?
He was a panda.
Oh, the Dragon Warrior.
Dragon Warrior.
Oh, I wanted to meet the Dragon Warrior. Oh, the panda scribbles the name down. Who else?
Marley.
You just won D&D. You made the DM laugh.
Yes, 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 yes! Merlin, of course!
There's also Kai, the Beast of Vengeance.
Kai, ooh,
Dude,
this
I was
is a
gonna say,
crazy
this ain't
party! Kai, the beast of vengeance.
Guys, to get this right.
We said there.
Hordak and Entrapta.
Hordak. Oh, I don't.
Oh my gosh.
Hordak and Entrap, two people. Oh.
Princess Entrapta.
In-
Princess Entrapta.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Because we were
Princess
talking about princesses. and she's like, "Ah,
Entrapta.
princess."
I'm gonna respect Tai Lung's desire to stay,
Hmm.
but I never talked to Heather about
Didn't
this.
talk to Heather.
So I'm going to say Heather.
No, no.
You have like a split personality right here.
Why would you do
Hey,
that?
James did
I
it.
would
I did
probably
it. You'll
see
learn
that
how.
then.
Don't worry.
And the dragon.
Ooh, okay,
Her
that's a
dragon.
big one. Yeah, why not? Let's put a dragon in! Let's see here. And you realize, kind of let's go. The scroll seems to roll back up, and suddenly it is a simple note card written in beautiful golden ink. To the plane of Eternia, Arthur Pendragon, Poe the Panda, Merlin, Kai the Beast of Vengeance, Hordak, Princess Entrapta, Heather, and her dragon.
Yeah, that seems about right to me.
Wonderful. Now, Arthur, I would like my crown in return if I do this for you.
Second rule magic. Everything comes in.
Sure.
Of course. Now,
But I'll only give it to you once we're there, right?
of course,
Okay, yeah.
How will we get
have my honor.
I'm trying to set magicians on.
How will we get that?
As he puts one
We're
hand
gonna
on
be with
heart,
Merlin.
Oh yeah, right. We're back with birth.
you watch as very well. Give me just a moment.
Take your time.
Ah,
Just give the panda a couple minutes because he's kind of grabbing other stuff downstairs that we need.
I could. I mean, the dragon does like his chosen champion. Tell me, Arthur, why do you want to leave?
I just don't like it here.
Well, then you truly aren't living, Arthur. These people are
That's-
amazing.
For me to decide.
Yes, it is. And as Sun Wukong seems to disappear in soft petals, we cut back. I'm going to roll a d4 to see how long it takes Sun Wukong to gather you all. Basically, how long does Poe have?
Yeah, I'm rolling the whole thing.
Poe,
And he got long stride as well.
Oh yeah, right.
you're gonna have one round.
Oh.
Also,
Do I need to
would that be all my actions technically?
That was kind of all your action. I mean, talking to Sun Wukong through the
But you
pranks.
grabbed the good stuff.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I was
you
gonna
got the-
message everyone about it, but it's okay.
We're about to. Oh, go.
We're about to be warped.
Warp. Here we go.
Maybe I'm Scotty. Oh wait.
Because
Dashing
indeed-
doubles your run campaigns.
Hey,
Yeah.
I
Ho.
respected your decision.
Thank you.
160 feet of movement.
Poe.
Grabbing the pure negative thing that's Arthur talking about.
There are three things down here you will immediately see. One,
Also, grab a diamond, please. Grab
I
a
need to
diamond.
make a
Please
bunch of
grab a
attack
diamond.
rolls against you as you enter the lowest level. As there were things waiting.
There's-
People not wearing
No sisters.
negative things. They're assassins. They don't
Hey,
hide.
one round.
Yeah, it's just one round. Go ahead, hit me.
Each of them will make 2 attacks.
And we're hit the Yeah.
Here we go. 23.
Hits.
Oh my god.
15.
Your
Doesn't.
father.
My dad's with you.
Okay, because I did.
Yeah, I left him.
Mr. Ping is there because, yeah, he
Mr.
was
Ping's
not
probably
going
the one grabbing the
Oh,
invisible
I
trying to
forgot
test
about that too.
Mr. Ping gets to meet Sun Wukong.
Mr. Ping didn't see anything.
Yeah.
That was all
He
in
just
your
saw
head.
me going.
So 15 does not hit.
Okay.
So here come the next
It only
sister.
took some Kong 1 round to grab everyone. That includes.
That is a
Sporting and
9,
Captain
but
Merlin.
the second attack,
Or are all the
21.
way across the world.
2
So
hits.
2 hits, and
With the Hordak and try to just be having like a lunch and then like.
that's a nat 20 Poe.
Stamina
All my
point.
friends, they go off
So you
to
won't take a
place.
lingering wound, but
Yep.
that's going to crit. Poe, you're about to take.
Could I stamina
3
point one of the attacks to? No. Okay.
That's not going to hit
3
your AC
hits,
higher.
1 crit, but no lingering
3d8 and a lot of poison damage.
What about that resistance?
Please make me 3 con saves.
I have a
Because
question.
that's going to be. I know, you'll resist it. But
Wait, no, let's check something.
that's. I need 3 con saves.
I need to check something about it. Sorry.
Well, you're resistant, but they're still damaging you with it.
And advantage on saves against poison.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. As you were saying.
So advantage on those 3 con saves?
Yep.
Got it. Let me put them up.
Because you could have all this, because that's still going to be
Nat 13, total of 18.
success.
Ten.
Fail. That's not the crit.
At
Here
least I
comes.
resist it.
And
No, not Dungeon Master 2. Everyone advantage. Ooh, that's good. 21.
21 success. This will be 25d6 of poison damage.
Hell.
25d6.
What?
Poison.
What the?
And have it.
This is the poison that killed Tai Lung in 1 turn.
Yeah.
Plus the 3d8 of
Nah,
piercing.
bro, after I saw him rolling like 100d something on Discord, I was like, yeah, this is about to
He
go
rolled
crazy everywhere.
like 121 d100s or something. I'm just like, yeah,
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. 25
Excuse me?
d6 of poison.
Half?
You know what? I've been in
But that will
this situation
have-
before. It'll be fine. Barbosa with the
So here we
3
go.
d10s, and it was all 3s.
You will take 11 points of piercing damage.
Half
To
to
5.
Oh my goodness.
You're about to take. What is 111 minus 11? 100 have to 50 points of
I'm
poison.
still up!
I'm still standing.
Standing!
Barely.
Yeah. On a 28 out of 83.
All these darts just ring
like-
into my.
That tickles! Oh, I'm gonna be stopped!
As 3 assassins step out of the shadows, you see in the middle of this room, glowing red, a red jade.
I'm going to mentally brace myself, be like, Dragon Spirit, we haven't talked much. Just help me not die. Grab it.
As you grab it, because that was their held action.
Yeah.
Can't do anything. You grab it. I'm gonna throw you a bone. Give me a history check as you grab it. Because this is a canon
Oh,
item.
yeah,
I didn't
right.
make this up. This is a canon thing to Kung Fu Panda.
Ooh, that is a 23 history.
Oh.
Like, because I know a little bit, and I'm like,
You know
Dragon
enough,
Warrior,
yeah.
you have a lot of positive ching about you. Can you help override it?
You know what this is. You've heard of this before. Long ago, the red jade was used to destroy China. Created by dark kung fu masters trying to emulate Kai the Beast of Vengeance. Made only one piece of jade, but the red jade. It did not simply suck power. It gave the negative Jing to other creatures. More specifically, simply known as the Terracotta Army. Where once you used the living clay, Kai, that you remembers in the Jade Palace, someone figured out with the combination of the living clay and the red jade. Now that you see, again, you were only kind of going off of what I already told you. Both of these combinations gives you an army. The Terracotta Army, each with power rivaling any of Kung Fu.
Could we get the terracotta while we're here?
here's the real thing.
We can do it to the zombies.
Oh yeah.
Giving it to the zombies would give them
Actually, yeah, we give you the red jade so you
insane
can
boost.
pump.
But that's only to what Kai has.
Yeah.
This is it. If you get the ingredient of living clay, this other scroll, you could make armies for free.
We know where that scroll is because it was in here.
Indeed, you do.
The red jade is my first priority, like in a bag, so I'm like not
That's the
directly
thing.
touching it.
The
We know where the
scroll-
scroll is, but I have no idea we need it. You're the only one that has that.
Exactly.
Well, exactly, and you told me where everything was,
Yes.
and I know we need it, so
But
I can just.
we also only have one round
One
to
round.
go.
So where is it?
Here's what I'm gonna say.
Which level?
It is on the first level, stored with the scrolls. There's no way to get to it in time.
I'm going to yell at the top of my lungs.
That's a free action.
To anyone. Grab any magical scroll you can find.
Okay.
So, if anyone else can within like
We all get
split
another
second
Because
to book it,
as
grab
Poe,
magical
you
scrolls.
finish your turn. Heather, outside, you hear turns. There is a monkey man standing behind you. At your leisure. And he offers you his hand.
You know what? I'm really pissed off at these big birds. Grab his hand.
Grab any magical scroll.
Tylung, as you are bounding up the wall,
yeah.
you will hear the echo.
Grab any magical scroll you can find.
Do I see someone come take Heather?
You
Bye,
turn.
I guess.
It's more you turn. Heather's gone.
It worked. I'm going
Hey,
to, as
worked.
I'm jumping towards this rock, sort of spiral past the rock to the steps of the Jade Palace, and I'm gonna go meet up with Shifu and the Furious Five.
You start rushing off to meet up. Smart. Arthur.
Good luck.
And I'm telling you, like, grab any magical scroll you can find.
You hear this already?
Are there any magical scrolls you buy me?
It's on the first level.
Is
That
it
was the
the
big
third?
scroll area. You would probably have to use all your movement to get back up and get there, so you probably won't have time.
What if
Invisible.
I cast Long Strider on myself?
Do you
That's
dash.
not a concentration. And dash. I'm gonna make in the box gym a pure luck roll.
You
'Cause
could
it's
also
kind of
grab
that-
more weapons.
It's more of that like, can you?
scrolls?
The scroll.
yeah,
I mean, because
right.
that is it's
Yeah.
the big one. It's
If we get
ever
that-
since Kai figures out this is one of the craziest things that canon to Kung Fu Panda that they made. Here we go.
Wait, so free yelling is a free action?
Yeah.
What scroll? Terracotta!
Sure.
Terracotta!
I'll lower the DC. I was gonna say you needed an 11 or higher, 10 or lower, just kind of a flip. You want an 8 or higher.
Terracotta!
Only you can see this, so I'll let you role play how you want to do it. How do you want to do that?
So Artie's running up the stairs,
Yep. Long strider.
and then he's gonna trip and it's gonna be like, oh fuck! Oh wait, that's the scroll.
Nat 20.
It's on the stairs. They're like, no!
20,
Like,
Nat 20.
Family Guy just.
Scroll of living clay. Terracotta. Oh, there it is. As you see, watch your step, and you feel someone grab your shoulder.
What?
Kai, you're running, you're looking around. Tylung's gone. Heather's gone. All the rocks are closing in on
Where's
you.
my dragon?
Grab a scroll!
Okay, I'll go grab a magical scroll.
All right.
And
You run in. Go ahead and give me a pure D20 luck check. Let's see what you grab.
Imagine if we get some
that,
bonkers.
that's just rolling
again.
again. Yeah.
Just rolling a
Manual
D20.
Physical health.
Did you approve of my
That'd be
use of your
fun.
nat 20? Just strip
Wait,
the script like
I love it. I like giving like, yeah, how do you do it?
Increases your
3.
thought by 2 and
Does it
max
go
by
above?
2.
Grab a pretty cool scroll there, my guy.
Destroyed. Everyone's gone.
History.
It's just a 6 scroll. Okay.
The tale of Kai, the beast of vengeance, to do a.
No, it's the one that's
It's
just
just like-
partially
Okay.
blank at the beginning. Just it's blank.
It's like,
Not
I
again.
might want to make some adaptations to this.
As you hear, come on, buddy. You see Sun Wukong
Oh, hey, what's up?
grabs your hand as you all feel the world stop and shift That's where we're going to take our break. Thank you all so very much. I'll see you in a moment. Welcome back, one and all, from our break, as the visage of Sun Wukong slowly appears and pulls you across every dimension you think possible. You feel light bend and break until your eyes start to gather reality. You see everything passing and yet nothing, because now the ground is stable. What's it always stable? You see darkness become light. Standing in a simple grass grove of trees, all of you are appearing one by one. Poe, Kai, Heather, you all appear. Windshear appears as well.
Oh, hey, we got the dragon!
As Arthur, you appear. And within 2 seconds, you see two figures appearing. One, Entrapta with her purple hair, wrapped around Emily and all her equipment.
You're back!
And the other, Hordak. You are here back in Eternia.
No armor.
Are you naked?
Ah!
White robes without a hood.
You're welcome. All
Just
of
in
you.
like nighttime pajamas.
No, let me,
Yeah.
I'll show you a picture.
It's a
As
onesie.
you're sitting here, you eventually will hear something. What sounds like a lot of cursing, maybe? As being pulled through mists of magic
Oh, no.
and Ethereum, Sun Wukong appears with Merlin, who takes one look, just looks at each of you, focus on Artie. You motherfucker.
You told me to get out of there.
But not with me!
Hey, you can travel through other dimensions or something.
Not like this!
Not my problem. You said we gotta get you out of this earth.
Like the royal we! As Sun Wukong kind of like, stop, you guys.
Well, it's just like
Okay.
play
All
poker
right.
against him embedded on it, you know?
Well, I have done my duties, Master Arthur, with your good graces. Can I have my crown back?
Hey, Marley, come here real quick.
You see Merlin just like comes over, it's like, I'm like 2 seconds away from punching you in your face. I
Take this to
really
your friend, and then I'll give him the crown.
give the crown.
He scares me.
Okay, listen here, buddy. Listen. We are in deeper shit now that we're here.
You told me to. What the fuck?
Well, okay, you were supposed to come here, not me. Okay, fine. I apologize for saying we. Next time I'll say you little piece.
While this is going on, can I just like say hi to someone? Kind of
She's like, what's up, Dragon Warrior?
Oh, I mean, there's some trees in the sky. It's pretty nice.
Hey, you got that scroll on you, right?
Yeah, I always keep it on me. Gotta be
Keep it on you. We are getting ready for go time.
Go time with what?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, wait, is it about the whole just now and it shall be on the floor thing, right?
What?
Confirm. Right? I mean, Kai, you told me about it, right? The dragon spirit said, like, oh, you know, all stuff's going down.
Oh, yeah. Stuff's going real down, Poe.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why you wanted to hide here. I mean, I guess this is the safest place to be.
And we're also doing a little bit of gardening, you know?
I know, but like, you're never gonna get out of here.
Well, that's just part of the fun
You
in it.
guys don't understand. You
Lo-
can't portal out.
You see, Merlin
Wait,
walks
then
over.
how did you get out?
Sun Wukong, I
Accident!
present to you back your crown, sir. As he kind of like double flips Arthur in the background. As Sun Wukong just have a pleasant stay. And here's where I will ask, to be completely fair, Heather,
Yeah.
you were taken here. Did you
didn't
want to
want-
be here?
No. And there's gonna hold on to your dragon and be like, can you take me back with you? I wasn't expecting to be here.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Can I get the help action to be like,
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna allow a help action right now, just because it is with Sun Wukong. It's a very one-on-one
if
thing
not
for him.
flavor wise, like,
You're
yeah,
a
she's
monkey
been
of
through a lot.
mischief, aren't you? Do you wanna help me wreak some havoc on my brother and an entire nation?
Go ahead and roll.
And it's
He will not do that. You're asking him way too much there.
There's only so much
Hey,
more
try it.
crimes I will do in a lifetime.
Right?
You've got a limit, right?
That's a dirty 20.
Jury 20. He goes, alright. As he takes that, let's go back and view the apocalypse.
Sounds good. I grab my dragon. Let's go.
As he will take you back. I want to be completely fair. I did also roll that one for him.
Oh my gosh.
He has his crown back. He's feeling a little generous.
Honestly, your dragon is having the worst time of this.
Yeah, it's just like,
He's
yo,
probably
so
grown
come,
up
almost
too
died.
I
fast.
hope we can get to be better friends if we ever run into each
bits
other
of
again.
like
You
literally
will-
your flesh gone. Like, oh
It's like,
gosh.
As someone comes to space, like, I hope we can see each other again and be friends.
You see someone comes like, doubt it.
If I live.
If.
You always gotta have hope. Even if it's...
As the last thing to disappear is his shaking face of, no.
I will try. That's the least I can do.
You're talking to an immortal monkey. Also, you!
Both of you look Cordax here.
I tackle him.
How are y'all
I
doing?
Where
am
is
going
the hell?
to cast a spell.
You dead!
See Merlin's just sitting up, not doing anything. You see Merlin's just stop. And
Okay.
it's just like thinking it looks
Long
like.
story short, we got back to China.
Oh, Paul, this is yours, and then I throw him the staff.
Woo! Now this is fun.
The Tribo Yao.
Have your crystal.
Yeah. Listen.
Give it to me in a second,
So
Shelby.
it's like, listen, guys. Long story short, we got back into China. We took care of things at the Jade Palace. The tree's dead, and apparently, in order to stop K-pop, we gotta find a peach tree here.
Peach tree.
Yeah, peach tree of heavenly wisdom was originally grown from a seed from Etheria.
Ow!
And how? You see Merlin will speak up. Are you going to plant the seed?
Oh, your butt.
Same way Oogway got the seed in the first place. We make our way back.
I can hold on. Okay, you've done it once.
I just
Done it
love
once.
that
Merlin just opens his hands, looks at you with the most pained expression. Yes, of course. We just planted on Eternia, where it's already here.
Yeah, we get a sapling, take that
No,
sapling,
no.
and then go back.
The problem,
Is how do we go back?
You don't understand. Okay, Etheria.
You're the one who just gave the crowd back to
Hey.
Subwoo.
Alright,
I
Paul,
need the deal.
Paul, let me explain. Etheria is an entire plane of itself that is isolated from everywhere else.
The
and
plane of Despondus.
It's practically impenetrable. That's why you see no stars in the sky.
Indeed, the sky is blank. There is no
We are
red moon.
completely isolated,
There is
alone,
no
away from the
stars.
rest of the universe.
Not entirely, my dear. There are many things hunting us.
Exactly. So if they can get to us, we
And
can
if
get
there are
out.
many things hunting us, there are many things that we can hunt.
Well, I think if anyone's going to lead an expedition,
He hasn't grown
it's
smarter
gonna
since
be
you guys left.
No, trust me. I think I've got an idea.
No,
This
also,
is a plane of pure
you would
magic,
love
right?
to hear this, Entrapta. He gave up a shard of the sword.
You what?
He was killing my dad!
Ooh, drama.
My dad? The man who raised me since I was a child?
I had robots for parents.
Like,
okay.
I pull out one of the photos that I have, just like, look, this is my dad. Mr. Ping.
We're not going to get into that.
What do you want?
Oh, what do I want? Now you're gonna ask me what I want?
Yeah, what do you want?
Arthur.
Who are you?
Merlin.
Oh, this
Merlin
is
the
teacher.
sorcerer.
The greatest sorcerer of all
Kind
time.
of scratch his
in
ass a little bit.
existence. Also,
Welcome.
my mentor.
That makes sense.
Hey, she probably offended both of us with that comment.
Listen, gang. I don't think you get it. We are stuck here.
Hmm? We know.
not entirely.
See, finally, someone that's hopeful.
Yep. Go ahead. Give your pitch.
No pitch.
We were here before,
Oh yeah, that was the name of the guy who took the sharp pitch.
and whilst our ejection from this plane was accidental,
Yeah.
all of my research into planar travel is still
All of my
intact
research is
in
here.
here.
We need to get to my lab.
Listen, I say
Found
this in
someone
the
smarter
nicest
than
way.
you.
Your planar travel is second grade math. You're looking to travel planes in a reality without planes, my boy. You have been trying to escape someplace by opening the same window on the same side of the house. If you choose to open a window 2 feet down, guess what's there? Same shit.
Wait, no planes. And wait,
We-
where was your sword? Can't possibly.
Oh, we're not talking about that. He has lost privileges to the sword.
Wait, but if you said there was no
Sword.
planes, what the frick is up with that?
Listen.
What the frick is the spirit realm at that point?
Oh my gosh. Okay, you
We
got to
don't
make.
have one.
First, you gotta start. I usually like to start with the world tree, and you see he starts prestidigitate minor illusion a tree. You've got Yggdrasil, and that starts connecting us, right? Right. Okay, we're all good. We are in the trunk, and he kind of makes a little bauble appear in the middle of the tree. Here is the material plane. Now everything is balanced. We start, you see, expands. You first got the Fey Realms and Shadowfell around, right? 2 individuals, always there. Thankfully, those are locked too, thanks to me. Otherwise, we'd be dealing with everything from pixies to gum-gums. Now.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, what about that shadow guy that we talked to?
Oh, I'll get to him. All right, you ready for this? We're here, right? Prime material, or we were. We start going out. Now, Yggdrasil's branches, right? You can thank the Norse. We've got everything up above. We start seeing what you call the heavens. We have Asgard, realm of the gods. We have Jotunheim. We have Midgard. All these places. And eventually, we have... He kind of makes a simple little bow. The spirit realm. What the Chinese call heaven, or Tien, or whatever. That's where, right now, you go when you die. That's where he was. That's where everyone gets a stop point, except if you've got different gods. Now, and you start slowly forming like hula hoops. You've got the 16 to 32 different planes of existence for the Incans, okay? You've got the realms of gold, the realms of fire, the realms of blood, right? A lot of elements that they
Chapter's taking vigorous notes.
circling around. Now, they've got their forms, and of course, the lower we go, eventually we start hitting what you would call Hell. But before Hell, we have a very important place. Kind of like with Asgard, you have the Duats, right? You can take the Egyptians. They felt the need for their own plane. The Egyptians go here. Yes, it's down below, but some people want to go there, right? The Duat. And finally, Hell. Asgardian Hell, Hell, Egyptian, Incan, whatever you believe in, there is a Hell. But, and you see he takes his giant tree, compresses it down to just a simple sphere. There are 2 other planes in our existence, which are only options right now. We have Heaven, and you see he creates a giant, very Pokeball sphere on top, and Hell, 2 L's this time. But these were sealed. I saw them sealed. I gave up most of my magic to put one of those damn seals in.
Yeah, he's all.
No, I'm looking at Hordak as he says hell was sealed. And I'm like,
Because you both know. We have this plane. We have this reality. All of this little bubble with the tree in the middle and all the circles around. This is our reality. And he kind of like shrinks this sphere even more and starts pushing it off, hundreds, 200, 300 meters. Holds up simple little sphere. This is us.
Yep, Mara did that.
There's no plane. There's no door. There's no magic. The only reason we're here is some Wukong ate so many fucking peaches. He might have ascended. I don't know if he's technically a true god now.
according to the myths, he's on par. That's what is said.
He can get us here, but now we are stuck.
Okay, get it. Alright. Did I choose this? No, a monkey showed up, grabbed me by my hair.
Merlin, if it's possible to cause a problem with my simple second-grade math magic, to send a large portion of the people of Eternia out, would it be possible to try to blast us out of despondence?
Because you had a piece of calculus with you. It's the Shira, the sword, the first seal. It's big, it's powerful.
I'm gonna reach into Poe's noodle bag and pull out the dragon scroll. We have a seal here.
Oh, that's right.
Yes! Oh! Good! Oh! You're not useless, Panda.
Wait a
Good.
minute!
We've got a
Look, I may be
Well,
dumb, but I know
well,
an insult when I see one.
We've got a seal. We might.
To the lab.
Wait, there are problems here. That seal is useless to us now, and I can tell you why. May I? The dragon.
It's
I'm
Right.
hesitant, but I am.
He takes it, starts biting it. He tries as hard as he can. It does not rip. Conjures up a fireball, puts it underneath, crackles, doesn't break.
We have to break the seal.
Starts unzipping his pants. You see? What?
No. I mean, what? The dragon spirit said
That's
that
right, because the
him
breaking of
and
the
I
sword.
have to agree on how we destroy it. Is the
And
thing?
it can't be destroyed until the others are destroyed. That
the second.
would be our conduit out.
We just gotta wait for the
But we
first
But
one.
to
it's
get
useless
timing
until they get us ready. And I'm not there to help them, Arthur!
They can help themselves.
No, they can't! They're idiots!
We are also idiots.
Do you know the only other person I have working for our good on Earth?
Who?
It's a half-troll dude who Morgana's got under his thumb!
Who's Morgana?
Oh.
My God.
I don't have even my troll hunter. We're stuck. If we have to pray that the other champions want Armageddon, or we could be here forever.
Wait, so
Forever
we
is a
want
lot of time to
Armageddon?
prepare.
Yeah. We actually have time on our hands.
You see, when you're so knowledgeable, you tend to close a lot of doors in your mind.
And
Oh,
overthink.
quiet you. I've
What
seen the
that's what she
realities where
does.
you're nothing more than a child. Ugh.
In some of those realities, did I have parents or was I still a lonely child?
Yeah, you've had parents. You've had parents. You've destroyed this world. You've saved this world. You've done nothing. You weren't born. You were born. It's a multiverse for a reason.
That's really cool.
And he's eaten all of his counterparts.
It's more their brains. I kind of slurped them out with a straw.
That is disgusting.
Not physically, of course. It's mentally and spiritually, and so we're all in. Like you there, my friend.
Oh, you're talking about his hive mind.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Pretty closed off while we're here, but who knows? He could kill us all in our sleep.
That was a point I wish to get to.
Wait.
I believe I escaped Ord Prime, my brother. But as far as I know, I could still be under his control, and that could all be fake.
Can I fix it?
No,
I can't dig
we
in
would
your
only
brain.
know if we beat him.
Well, you can make choices on your own.
Merlin eventually, magic has pulled out a simple compass.
I have an idea. Turning it off and on again. I know that sounds weird an idea, but here's it. If you're
Turning
connected
what
in all
on and
your
off?
in the multiverse and all your thoughts, couldn't you just try hop back? I know your physical body is here, but is there a period of time where your body just resets as things naturally age?
Kid, I'm
Wait,
always
wait.
Turning it off and on again.
You told me I've lived this before.
Yes.
So how did we get out?
Oh my gosh!
Listen. Oh, okay. Now we're getting into weird semantics. Time travel is a fucker. Listen. Okay. Itemize this. One, yes, we can try going for the laboratory, but we've got to travel over land because I am seriously nerfed here. Because again, we are cut off.
You're cut off
I'm
from your magic?
here. My other selves are there.
Yeah.
They can't get here because, again, small marble away from all the marbles. The last time I even tried multiversal jumping, centuries of my mind was lost. I can't imagine what a normal person would feel.
Like a hangover.
What happened last time, Arthur, or what will happen, or what did happen are big things.
Wait.
Well, the last time, the closest I've seen of this happening for our realities is that was a version of you. But you had your knights. And we were traveling. No, you were traveling. There was a quest. You were doing a quest here?
The Holy Grail?
No, that was a different one. So many people died.
That was
That's-
scratch.
You were there, and we...
I'm Tim.
Oh, I remember. Nope, that was a universe where Eternia was here. She-Ra did it. She broke the sword, but it wasn't the people that left. It was the planet that came back. She was able to encompass it. And so you were able to travel here on horseback. It was through a gate we had constructed as part of your quest. And I think you were dating Guinevere, or maybe you were married.
Yes! Sorry.
That's what you're focused on?
Don't,
Guinevere.
boy. Red flag. Red flags,
Why?
Artie. Red flags.
Hey,
Gosh.
does she kill me?
Yes, like in so many different realities. Either her, Lancelot, or the half-child
Don't
thingy
go
that
out with
shows
your high
up.
school crush, man.
Mordred's a bitch. Like, just don't. If you see some Mordred, just kill him. It's so much easier. Saves us a lot of
I'll
time
take a
in the
note.
run.
Arthur will take a note on that.
Mordred kill. Yeah. So,
Wait, but if there's the thing, if there is a dimension where there's a portal or a door,
mhm.
we're able to recreate that and
Yes.
get out
I mean-
on that dimension.
So if you've seen
But
it,
then we're waiting on the go.
but you've seen it, meaning we just
Yeah.
take the time, get your knowledge back, and try to build it ourselves.
Hold on,
Well-
hold on,
It's not
hold on. From what I've researched, She-Ra broke the sword at
Yes.
the center, at the core of the planet. This
Correct.
entire planet, by the way,
Everything.
is just one giant piece of First One's tech.
Mhm. Big weapon.
It could blow up other planets.
They,
So,
yeah.
if we take the scroll down there, it might react with the core, it might not.
It
There's still
won't.
magic.
It's stuck right now.
So
Wait, there's a sword that's
Wait.
stuck?
No, the scroll. The scroll is stuck. The sword was there.
While
Arthur, keep up.
everyone's arguing about this.
Yeah.
I feel like none of my input is even going to be acknowledged
Yeah,
anymore.
it was like, what's
It's like
going
that.
on?
I feel like, can I try to meditate and use the neutral gem to communicate with the dragon spirit? Because if this is a plane of pure magic,
I will
that
let you
magic
know
can
right
be
now.
used.
You can start. It will auto fail because we are cut
Hey,
off
While
in a
this
big
is
way.
going, I'm gonna ritual cast Find Familiar and summon Imp.
Yep.
Yay!
See, after a while, Merlin just
The baby.
gang. We it's bad, but
Could be worse.
it could be a lot worse. Here's the things: we need to find this portal and get the necessary equipment. That's gonna be big.
We also need the peace tree.
Yeah.
We
think
can
I might know
grab,
what
take your
we-
pick. He starts pointing the trees. Any of them will work. You just need to take the seed.
No,
take us-
I know a good one.
Okay.
It's in a land of flowers. I know the princess there. She might still be here. She
Sorry,
might
I've
not.
actually watched the show, so I'm really excited for this.
But there's a tree, a very center tree. It is the source of all her power. If you take a seed from that, it might be even more powerful.
I like that idea. So, let's
Yeah,
go
what's
out,
up?
get the supplies we need.
Not much.
So are you like a minotaur or a full bowl?
Yes.
All right.
I mean,
Can I ride you?
Whoa!
wait a minute. I mean, what, you piggybacked on me, so
No.
theoretically could Merlin just
No, I'm
hop on
like-
God?
Later, but like now, can I just like catch a ride?
No.
Fuck.
You
Fuck.
can- if you need a ride, I'm always available.
I'm going to cast Fly on myself.
Wait, we need to talk.
Use all your spell slots in one day, kid.
Hey, what's a spell slot?
Did I really lose my sword privileges?
See, Modes, we will talk about getting that back, okay?
You're grounded.
I am grounded.
Listen, there are certain events in your life that will just catapult you closer to you dying. That's one of them.
Fine by me if I become a king.
No! You're gonna die! It messes up a
Like
lot.
maybe becoming king isn't really a good idea.
Yeah, it isn't. What, getting everything
Such
you
a bad
want is
idea. The problem is the world
He's seen
always
me die
gets...
a bunch of times because of that.
The world always gets messed up. I mean, it depends on what you want. England's in trouble. The lion fell off the Great Wall. Someone is plotting to overthrow, and always he shows up. It's in his blood. It's in his destiny. It's in whatever code exists in the world. That
You
kid
can always
is the once and future king. Bow if you want. Spit if you want.
I spit right next to him while I bow. I'm like, done, make it both so we're even.
Merlin bows and then spits at both at the same time.
Both at once. I'm like, keep it neutral.
You guys are invited to my round table once I have that.
Oh, you know about the round table?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, don't fuck with time, okay? It's got to be round. Trust me. We solve a lot keeping it round. So,
I mean, I would
Are you
bow, but I also
I'm gonna start making a list. I'm gonna fill in the gaps for the clone here of what he missed out.
His name's Hordak.
Whatever you want to call him. In some cases, he's Hordak. Sometimes he's Lota Jr. Sometimes he's just Prime. You're known by many names, many realities, kid. What do you want me to call you?
What's that, drink?
Or that.
Alright, Hordak.
So
that's a no on the ride, because, like, I do not want to...
hey, if you need a ride, I'm right here, man. Trust me.
You're, like, weirdly furry. He's, like, smooth.
Wait, no, but I have.
It's
Okay,
fluff.
fine.
Thank you.
It's fluff.
He gets up, sits, like, right behind your head, holding on. This is going to help, because Merlin is going to start getting a laundry list of what you guys will need to get the portal working.
Sweet. This is gonna be constant, like, because his beard.
Just like... Stop it! It's a free hanging thing. Just let it go.
As we go, August, I'm going to sort of pull Poe aside stealthily.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, hand me the scroll for a moment.
What do you want to do?
And I am going to twice cast Nistel's magic aura on it for both effects. It will appear non-magical to anything that attempts to see if its magical effects with detect magic or detect magical auras using its false aura ability, and I will mask it to change the way it appears magical effects, including divine senses or the symbol spell. So it is going to give off the alignment of chaotic evil, and it is going to give off the creature type of Fey.
So
But
neutral,
beyond magic.
evil, fey.
That's not magical.
This
Non-magical
magic
fey.
item is a non-magical fey item, but it is also not.
And chaotic evil, but not existent.
Dude,
That is the
honestly,
definition
after that
of
whole
chaos.
talk about how eternity and like multiverse works, that makes perfect sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just so everyone knows, you gotta stick together. There are some really weird creatures out here that are gonna
What
go
was that?
really cuckoo crazy when they see you.
Yeah, that
Huh?
would probably be helpful.
I'm just gonna like look Isla. Noted.
Entrapped it. You don't get it. We are in an empty world.
It's just
I
us.
mean,
Anything living is gone.
like even the animals. Left?
Peoples, animals, princess, they're gone.
Oh, I also grabbed you.
We're alone.
What?
I give you the scribe.
If it wasn't for the fact my robe is really comfy, I'd be nude right now. No one's gonna notice.
Please don't get naked. Please don't.
You know, just to spite you, Merlin's gonna
I
start
will
over
toss
there. Just to
you
spite.
off. Hey, I will toss you off my head.
You will not. I'm gonna. I'm staying.
He's gonna rip.
Nope.
He's gonna-
Jackson. Fuck! It's lands on the ground.
Rolls on, or you're not getting a rifle.
I'm just gonna fly straight up to get a bearing of
I am not having
where
a wrinkly balls.
So I mean, if
My
no one's
last-
around, we
As
just walk up and
you
grab the
start
seat
flying
and
up,
or like
I'm well,
leave
we
it
will
out.
Merlin's
be
words
respectful.
echoing.
It's-
We leave it out.
Like what you thought before.
It's a
Yes, this is a
magical
empty planet.
Uh,
You've thought that for years.
Just like
Hordak.
flashbacks to Giddy the Dragon Skull. It's like,
Hordak. Something's wrong,
I
music.
was gonna say this.
sorry, that music
Not
always
happening.
just draws me. I'm like,
Bunch of hobbits walk out to the
where
woods.
is John Owl?
You see Gandalf, and Merlin's like, oh my
Merlin's beard! My beard!
That's the last member of the
Here we go.
poker table. Sorry, I've been working on. I've been working on a fictional poker table, and I finally figured
Nightmare
it out.
blood rotation.
Sun
Merlin.
Wukong, Merlin, Gandalf, Teddy Roosevelt, and Odin.
What the hell?
Teddy Roosevelt.
You
Oh,
see-
of course he's
yeah, that's
So,
make Gandalf
Hordak.
very ambiguous, so it could be Dumbledore. depending on who's
Looking
at it.
around,
12/2.
you note that, okay, you might be in the woods, but it may be a much farther south, but you stop. Because something is moving through the woods. On a plane that's supposed to be completely empty,
That's not good.
large things are moving through the forest towards your location.
I'm gonna fly in the sky over it.
Where are you going?
You see your weaponry. The large cataclysmic weapons, siege engines, and robots you built are marching their way towards where everyone is right
Do
now.
I still know the command codes?
Yeah.
I'm going to fly down and attempt to dictate a change of orders. I'm gonna see what happens.
I I need you to roll me initiative.
Understood. That's a 5.
As you get down,
And that's not what I
immediate
thought.
you
Who's
command
piloting
code. Looking up as you float down, you say the command code. Nothing happens. As you hear, eliminate the horde. All of them start charging up their
Oh, we
bolts.
reprogrammed them.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Yep, you told me.
Thank you all so very much for playing. Thank you all for listening. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. I did have a question.